nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.
And hello, welcome back to another stream and another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2. Now, how's everybody doing today? We got Brother Doom, Go7, and Gothic Bat Witch. How you all doing today? Glad to see you all. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well on this Tuesday. We're on the incline part of the hill of the week. Happy Pride Month to everybody as well. Indeed, as well as Men's Mental Health Month, all of that stuff. Yesterday we had we were really diving into both those topics, considering for this for June, for the month of June, I decided to dye my hair a rainbow of colors, because I've always got the highlights, and I was like, what if I had a rainbow? And yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It looks alright. I mean, it could look better, but I'm not an artist, so I'll take it. I'll take what I got going on right here. And yesterday last weekend I was kind of crashing out. Had some, I had my own little mental health episode, right? And so yesterday we were talking about that a little bit, just addressing the issue, I suppose. It makes it sound a lot more serious than it really is, but, Also, this right here, with the pink and the Oathbreaker in the background there, I was like, yo, is this like some sort of like romantic thing? Like, what is this? But I think it's just because of the the purple hue off of the shadow there. Still kind of made me laugh, though. And Twitch is being dumb. Oh no, Twitch, why you being dumb for? Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames on my side, knock on wood and all that, but, yeah. You know how streaming platforms be. That's why I try to stream to YouTube and Twitch, just to double it up. If one of them's being bad, if one of them's being naughty, then at least we got the other one, right? At least we got the other one to fall on as a backup. And, some people just don't use certain streaming platforms, and so it's, reaching as wide of an audience as possible. Also, Twitch has a lot of fun little toys that you can use. Some of them are broken right now, unfortunately. But, yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little thing. But either way, I appreciate you being here. Dumeru. I uploaded a video called Showman's The Awakening, full walkthrough, 100% no death, like FNAF fan game. Interesting. FNAF, yeah. I always get FNAF and the Friday Night Funkin', those ones confused, considering it's still F's and N's together, right? And so I'm just like, yeah, they're the same game. They're the same. I kind of like put them in the same, the same demographic as well, right? Like, I feel like they're both games that are kind of kind of Roblox core, you know? I don't know. That's just my like opinion of those type of games. But yeah. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear you keeping yourself busy. Go Sevian. Always appreciate you stopping on by. Always glad to see you. What's up, Isa? Glad to see you as well. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well today. Appreciate you always lurking. Very much appreciated. But yeah, we're getting back into the Legend of Heroes today, and last time we were here on Nemeth Island, right? And we ran across the Oathbreaker, who is the owner of this island. And he is like the most wanted man in all of Zemuria right now. Or at least the most wanted man in all of Calvard. And so, yeah, we had a nice little discussion with him and his new two brats. The new 9 and... the new 3 and 9. The new Naughty and Swin. The ones that took their place whenever they ran away from the gardens. They're the last remaining... or 2 of the 3 last remaining members of the gardens, and... oh, man. Oh, man. It's very weird. Like, we're working alongside them right now, so, like, we had Ixes working with us, helping us fight against, Sao and the Gao Long, which, oh my god, that was an entire event. Oh my god. That was so odd. It was such a weird, like, even the characters in game were like, well, that was weird. Like, the way they went about that was just so, like, it felt like we were watching a soap opera. It felt like we were just spectators to a soap opera. Like, what just happened there? What just happened there? We had, apparently Gao Long his true name was Fen Li, which is the Sao's long-lost little brother. And I was like, oh my god, they're really going with this route. How many cliches can Legend of Heroes put together? How many cliches can they fit into one series? Apparently all of them. Apparently every single cliche imaginable. But you know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It was very strange, but basically it just ended up with Sao being like, you were my little brother. I want you to be the head of the Lee family while I operate things behind the scenes. But I'm the true leader of the Lee family. And it was just such a... it was such a wild thing that, like, they had this weird, like, sexual tension as well going on. Or at least it felt like that. Where, Sao was just like, little brother, let me pull your strings. I will make you mine. And then Gao Long was just like, oh yeah? If you think you can pull my strings, if you think you can make me your slave, then just try it. Like, bruh, what's going on? What's up, Mars? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning to you as well. How you doing? Up here is Faya. Is V? Yes, Mars, yes. I do have the rainbow hair for June, for Pride Month. I was like, you know, I may as well. I don't, I mean, I'm not gay. I'm not any sort of Pride Month, you know, LGBTQ+, but like, I mean, I can still put a rainbow in my hair, right? I can still at least do that. Be like the big corporos, right? And slap some rainbow on something and call it good. But I kind of like how it came out, so yeah, we stuck with it. And we stuck with it. Doing good, just finished eating a mango. Ooh, nice. Mangoes are good. I like myself some fruits. Fruits are very tasty. I was thinking last night that I really need to get in some berries. Like, I was really craving some strawberries and, like, raspberries, blackberries. Like, ugh. Oh, yeah, I could go for some of those right now. I could go for some fruit. This morning I just had... I made these, these like, burritos, right? These like, high-protein burritos. Because I've been trying to bulk for a while now. It's netted me, like, maybe 5 pounds. I have the worst time putting on weight, but, you know, I've gained, like, 5 pounds over the past, like, 5 months. So I guess that's progress, question mark. But yeah, so I got these, like, this recipe, like, you call for, like, a bunch of stuff. And it made, like, 8 burritos. I had a couple, like, we had... like, I had it with my parents there, my mom and dad, and so, I had, like, 4 left over, and so I've been eating those for breakfast this week. That's what I plan to eat for breakfast this week, before streams, and, pretty good, actually, pretty good. Like, a lot of, like, they had, like, chili powder, and, like, onion powder, and garlic powder. Like, it had a bunch of different stuff in there, but it was good stuff. Doom? Brothers just do that. Sometimes there's a little roughhousing. Sometimes the dick slips in. Yeah, we're talking about how the last time in this game we had we had some very weird, like, long-lost sibling brotherly love going on. Like, it was a real weird... For free? For free? Yeah, it was bizarre. Like, if you look at the last stream that I did of Legend of Heroes, at the very end of it, right, there was this weird, like, drama going on where, where these two brothers were reunited, and they didn't, like, one of them didn't even know that he had a brother, the other one kind of knew, but he's been, like, super manipulative about things. It's been real drama central. It's wild. Very, very wild. This game, like I'm saying, it's got, like, every cliche imaginable. It's got every trick in the book, every single, like, plot line story, like, it's everything. There's everything. Like, we had the, like, incest route in Cold Steel. We have, like, the wide age gap between Tita and Agate. We've got Celine, who's a humanoid cat, familiar thing. We got mechas. We got school life. We've got modern. We got history. It's the series. This is why I love Legend of Heroes so much. Is that it just does everything, and it doesn't ever feel out of place necessarily, because they have so many characters that it does kind of fits. It kind of fits. Can't be doing that in this economy. True, you gotta save that. Gotta be paying for that. You want the goods, you gotta go and like and subscribe. You gotta go hit up the PayPal, the Stream Elements, the Streamlabs, the Patreon, the Ko-fi, the Throne. All of those things. But hopefully you're doing well, Mars. Hopefully you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Finally free from your schooling. I heard you graduated. Congratulations on that. I remember graduating whenever I was in school. It was wild. It was so wild to be just like, oh, I'm just done. I don't have to go to school anymore. Oh, okay. I'm free. I'm free. And then I go to work, and I was like, all right, no, I'm quote unquote free now. Thank you. Hell yeah. Of course, Mars. But yeah, now that you got some more free time, maybe we can do some more collabs. I know I invited you to join the Goose Goose Duck that we did on Friday, but you was busy, unfortunately. But that was a very fun game. We need to play more of that. And so next time, definitely, we'll get the Mars in here. They get the piss yellow. Need more piss yellow. But yeah, so we're going on this tour with the Oathbreaker, with Harwood, and if we don't go on this tour, everybody's going to die because there's like these poisonous bombs planted everywhere. And so yeah, we're here at the first checkpoint. We fought Sao and Gao Long, who are the long lost brothers apparently. So let's see what else we got going on. Yes, please. Hell yeah. Have we done a collab, Mars? I'm thinking about it. I don't know if we've done a collab. 12:37 p.m., March 15th. Yeah, I don't know. You keep pinging me at the most unfortunate times. Cry every time I have to say no. Yeah, I cry every time that you do say no. Like, no. I'm trying to think if we've ever done a collab together. Pretty sure we have at one point. Probably, but I can't think of one. I'm some Lethal Company. Lethal Company's always good. Yeah, funny story about Lethal Company. Me and a couple of other friends, Droplet, Zane, Anna, we all played Vanilla Lethal Company on Saturday, right? And it was just before the update dropped, right? So we were like the last people in the entire world to be playing that, like the original Lethal Company, or like the last version of Lethal Company. Like, we literally loaded the game up like 1 or 2 minutes before the update dropped. And so, like, we got done after, like, 2 hours or whatever. And it was like, hey, update for Lethal Company dropped. And I was like, are you kidding me? Are you for real? What do you mean by this? But I'm down for Lethal Company. That's always fun. It's nice, chill, vibey times, but then it's very, very clip-worthy. I still got 2 of those recordings I need to edit through. Still need to finish the recording of Goose Goose Duck that I recorded as well. Made 3 shorts of that recording already. Pretty nice. Go check them out if you haven't. Oh, whoa, shameless plugs. What's up, Nazo? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully, you're doing well. But yeah, we're going to get back into the spoilers, back into the games. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Looks kind of like a mammoth, like an alien mammoth. Whatever it is, it clearly wasn't made for pious purposes. Maybe it's an altar that was used by indigenous people for animistic ceremonies. I think this was one just like that in the ruins near the villa. Still, there's something off about it. No kidding. Just looking at that thing gives me the heebie-jeebies. It carries with a different air compound compared to the one in the ruins. And the guy wants us to rate these checkpoints, right? And I'm giving it a negative 100 out of 10. Truly, Nadia. If someone brought me here on a date, I would have bawled my eyes out. I wouldn't worry about giving him feedback. I doubt anyone's seriously considering this a tour anymore. True. You okay, Van? Yeah, just thinking. There's gotta be some meaning behind this tour of his. Then again, it is the Oathbreaker we're talking about. Probably doesn't mean shit. You're only realizing this now? Come on, man. You should know by now that screwing with people is his whole shtick. That's all there is to it. Trust me. Anyways, if it's all the same to everyone, I'd rather us not stay here too much longer. Assuming we're done here, can we move on to the next location? I'm cool with that. I wanted to read that. There's like a lot of text around, though. Alright, we got that one done. Yeah, we gotta go to the old ruins over there. Ye old ruins. And then there's like a lighthouse or something. And 2 checkpoints left to go. An abandoned facility west of this undeveloped area and some ruins on the other side of a cave near the resort. Ah, I remember those. Yeah, I looked at that and I was like, I'm gonna have to come here later, aren't I? Now I am. Haha. We need to cover more ground if we're gonna hit both of them before sundown. This island is quite vast and I'm sure there are other areas we would like to investigate as well. Still, we have no knowledge of the other parties' movements or intentions, so we had best tread carefully. Either way, we can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs. Let's pick up a place and go. I mean, we may as well go for the one that's closer right now, right? Also, we have blue marks. Treasure over there. Actually, a lot of treasure that I haven't... How far am I? Oh. The other... There's monsters over there now. Yeah, there's monsters over there at the beach resort now. That's interesting. There's also a bunch of those. Maybe I want to go over there first then. Red mark over there. Yeah. That's actually the only one that I can go to right now, so I should hit all these blue points first and then I should go over there. Let's try and collect all these checkpoints. That's a lot of stuff. Finished Reverie yesterday, so I'll be starting to play Daybreak 1 later today. Also, my birthday is on Saturday. Oh, hell yeah. Happy early birthday if I don't get to see ya. Well, I mean, I'm not going to be able to see you on your birthday, considering I don't stream on Saturdays, but... So yeah, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday, Nazo. Hopefully you have a good one. Also, hell yeah, congratulations
Seriously?
on beating Reverie.
It's already noon? Maybe we should head back to the villa for a bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd like to check up on Nina.
While we are there, we can explore other means of finding the remaining checkpoints.
Indeed. Alright, but I want to go around and find all this stuff over here before we do anything like that.
This cutie has booty.
Yes, indeed, Naughty. Yes, indeed. There's a bunch of enemies around here, but I think they're all more or less lower level than we are.
That one looks tough.
So I don't know if I really have any need to fight these things. Then again, I don't have any... No, never mind, I do. Yeah, I'm fine. I was thinking I don't have any craft points, but... No, my energy levels are pretty okay. They're pretty up there. Fairly good. Where's this treasure at? Oh, it's down there? Up above? Well, it ain't here. Either way, it's not over here. It's a lot shorter than I thought it would. Yeah, Reverie is a lot shorter than the other Legend of Heroes games. Honestly, the reason why it's as long as it is considering you have the Reverie Garden itself, right? Which is a very big time commitment. But it's also mostly just grinding, so like I didn't stream like any of it. Sensing several people over in that abandoned village. Hey, isn't that... it's Cariot and the Grossritter. Teaming up to beat our asses? I really hope not. The Grossritter and monks from Iscariot thought they had some serious beef with each other. They must have put aside their differences in the wake of the threat at large. Yeah, and the problem is, we're being lumped in with that threat at large. Fighting Stigma users is pretty low on my bucket list. I vote we skedaddle. No objections here. Let's scram before they spot us. Okay, so we can't go that way yet. Can I at least get around this lip? Come on, well, I can probably go that way. I wonder if we can grab that treasure chest real quick, like. I want treasure.
No messing around.
Okay, fine. No treasure for me today. Soon enough we'll get that, though. Soon enough. But yeah, today was leg day, and I am suffering because of it. Like, oh my god. I don't know. Out of all the workouts that I do, right? Legs and, like, shoulders, to be honest with you. Those are the two that I should never skip because I don't work them out enough. But it's because I don't work them out enough that I always want to skip them. I'm just always just like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't need to do this right now, right? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I can't go in there yet, but we do have a treasure chest in there, so eventually we will go in there. But yeah, my thighs in particular, oh my god. My thighs and my shoulders are definitely like the weak spots on my body. Those are the places that I need to work out more. Unfortunately, they're also, since they are just so much weaker than the rest of my body, those are the ones that I just really don't like to work out. Like there's something about like working on arms,
Looks
right?
like a chest.
Arms are always fine. I'm okay with that. Also calves, I'm okay with working calves. Like doing squats, yeah, it's okay. But doing like lunges, lunges work out the thighs more, and I don't like. Which honestly made me think that I should change my, or like add at least, on my punishment wheel, a lunge instead of a squat, considering I could do squats all day. They don't really bother me. They really don't bother me all that much. It's the lunges that just absolutely just ruin me. This connects over there to that, so I can't go this way either. But at least we filled out that little part on the map. Map. Where treasure? I know treasure here. I smell treasure.
This cutie has booty.
Here, treasure. Me, that's that's the thing for me. Like I can do, like abs are brutal, but like I don't know, abs don't like stay in pain for as long, right? Like I can feel them working, but I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know that feels like a nice workout. Same with arms, same with my calves, but yeah, and like pecs. I really enjoy working out my pecs as well, my chest. But you get down to like the shoulder parts, and I'm just like, okay, now we're in a bit of a situation here. Now we're going a little too far. Buildings 1 designated checkpoints, but yeah, it's locked. Let's look somewhere else. Okay, I guess we'll come back some other time. Kind of funny how this map is like filling out the way it is. Like there's just a giant chunk over here that it's not filled out yet. Mwah. Let's go and grab this treasure then. Where's hold up. Okay, so nope, nothing over there. Let's all keep going this way. Alright, we're good. Can I go this way? There's a heal station right here. We're gonna be getting into a fight around here. Oh, we're probably gonna go this way and then fight the Growls Ritter, right? I'm not too excited about that. Yeah, I don't want to fight Salus or Leon. Although it would be funny if there was the Salus and Leon that were on my team, right? Because if you look at my stats, right, I haven't really leveled them up that much. So 24 and 26, whereas we're all like 35. No, we're a lot higher than that. Yeah, we're 38, 37s. So we got a good 10 level difference between us. But I'm pretty sure that the game's gonna be bringing them up to snuff, right? They're not gonna just be at that level. But then again, it does feel like I kind of sequence broke something, considering some monsters that I fight are very low leveled. And then there's like other things that are like very high level. Like I think I fought the bosses, and they were like Stao and Gao Long. I think they were like 35, but like the regular monsters around here were like 38. So I'm like, huh? Did I sequence break something else?
Looks like some good loot.
Because I did that in the Last Faith. I found out yesterday when we were streaming that there's an area that we hadn't went to that I totally could have went to way earlier, and yeah, it's just way easier of an area, way easier of a fight and all that. Is that yeah, it's Kuragane and Shizuna. Might as well save. Might be getting into a fight here. Let's see what we got. At least an event, right?
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
No rest for the wicked. Hey, look over there. It's Shizuna and Kuragane. My beloved! Oh, she spotted us. Hi! She's waving. Is that her way of calling us over? Never know what the hell to expect with that girl. Doesn't feel like we're in for an ambush, for what it's worth. Yeah, I mean, Shizuna's one that doesn't necessarily need an ambush at the very least. It's always something. Stay on your toes, but I think we can assume they're not out to get us. Let's see what they have to say. Like, Shizuna and Kuragane, they definitely did set up an ambush for Ring.
Still up and kicking, huh?
But, they don't necessarily need to. They're plenty strong to just go with a frontal assault.
You guys landed in some hot water this morning. But I guess it hasn't been too bad.
It's been bad enough to make me question this casual combo we're having right now. You must have more downtime than you know what to do with. Yep, it's been pretty boring on our end. Don't suppose you guys would like to go fishing with us? Word is this island's got some real live ones. Man, if only we could just drop all of our worries and go fishing with Shizuna. That'd be a peak way to spend the day. I didn't read that. That was me trying to be tongue-in-cheek. I wouldn't give her words any credence. Yeah, these two are probably after the Oathbreaker like everyone else. You hit the nail right on the head. And while you're wasting time over here, yeah, remember, she can read your thoughts, and her senses are very heightened. No amount of mumbling is going to prevent you from escaping her notice. Yeah, why are you wasting time over here? It's true that the Oathbreaker is our main target, and we already know you've been in contact with him. But our only job is to put a stop to his plans. Nothing more, nothing less. As long as that's how this all shakes out, our clan has no reason to complain. Heedlessly joining this interfactional chaos would only incite further conflict on how best to deal with that man. This, in turn, would ultimately diminish our chances of successfully completing the mission. That explains the wait-and-see approach. So you let us, the Oathbreaker, and everybody else duke it out, and swoop in after to take the glory. Not a huge fan of it either, but yeah, another nail on the head. Long story short, you're gonna watch things go to pot, and if Harwood gets thwarted along the way, so much the better. But if he doesn't, you'll make a prey out of him and the rest of us at the very last second. That'll about cover it. More or less, I don't have to spell things out for you. But hey, if it does come down to that, no hard feelings, right? Smiles could kill. Don't think we'll just sit there and take it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Still, it must be rough staying on high alert for every would-be predator waiting to pounce. If you want, we can just scrape here and now, get it over with. That's, how shall we respond? I'd rather not fight if we can avoid it, but this could give us one less thing to worry about down the line. Should we take them up on it? Oh. Initiate an extremely challenging battle. Main story progress will not be affected. I'm tempted to give this a try. What's up, Gavin? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. I can never say no to a pretty face.
You're gonna stand in our way later on. We might as well take care of you now. Better to get rid of you while we're still in peak form.
That is true.
Ready for action.
I'm all for cutting to the chase.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to win this
That's what I
fight.
like to hear. Let's get this thing started.
But that's why I saved.
I too shall serve as your opponent. Now come.
God, she's got such a beautiful blade, though. Like, look at that thing. God, it's gorgeous. A beautiful blade for a beautiful lady. Oh, wow.
Think you can cure my boredom? Then I invite you to try.
I am here to serve as a princess's battle partner.
yeah, I hear you. Alright, what level are you? 38. This is not impossible. 40? Yeah. Holy shit, 190,000 hit points. Okay, so I definitely want to focus on Shizuna and deal with Kuragane as the sparks fly. I can see why this is going to be difficult. If only I could go and turn into my... Ooh, I got this now. SS, yeah. Physical magic damage? Interesting. Azure Sunray. Yeah, I got a new S-Break with the van, which is very nice. First and foremost, though, I think we want to go ahead, and I don't have my shard boost. That's very not bueno. Very much not bueno. Alright, fine. That's fine. For real, for real. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't, like, if I lose this fight, I'm just going to chalk it up as, like, yeah, I'm not going to go and do that. But we may as well put our best foot forward, right? Yeah, I want to do an S-Work with Aaron, but I don't have the sharp boost, sadly. Have some of this. I mean, we did 2,000 damage there. If we do 2,000 damage, 190,000 divided by 2, 95. Yeah, that'd be about 95 attacks, and we'll be able to bring her down. Is that right? No, it's like maybe 9,000 fights. 9,500.
Going all in.
I don't know. Math is funny. A lot of damage I gotta go do. But that's also my weakest attack, so like, I'm kind of okay with it. Yeah, that's good enough. Kobo Curtain, give us that.
No, you won't.
No, you won't. Yeah, I do have all of these, like, other perks going on. Like, I got a pretty decent build, all things considered. So, like, I'm not not exactly
I suggest we strike now.
feeling bad about this whole situation. I do want to... Yeah, I got this critical, right? Oh, we're getting a shard boost on with Van as well. Unfortunately, I didn't do any fights, any like shard boost fighting to get up here, so I am a little under leveled to what I could be at, what I could be doing. But it's fine. Oh, trust me, babe, I'm not. I'm not. Twin blazing slash. Yeah. 8,000 damage across the board. How much damage is she gonna do? This is the thing that's... I forgot that she cancels out shields, right. Well, I mean, it's only with that attack right there, though, so, like...
May we proceed with caution?
It might still be fine. I also got a delay. Shizuna's turned back up. Also, that was a critical, so, like, that did a lot of damage because of that. I could do one of these. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Be a critical heal. Yar. Is Rosette? Yeah, Rosette's in that. Sure. The hell not. It kind of feels like a waste to use this on a critical, but like, it's fine. Shadowbind. Not worried about... Not worried about him at all. 800 damage, that's fine. This is livable damage that we're taking right now. Okay, but we got that,
Come on, let's have some fun.
Yeah, I can go ahead and just do this then. I may as well, right? May as well go big. Do I want to hit them as hard as I can? So I can use like the Heavenly Halter and then also follow with the Azure Sunray. But I don't know if I want to or not. Yeah, I mean, I may as well, right? Don't. I was wondering if it was going to, like... Damn it, Van. You're not supposed to miss Shizuna. Out of everyone, you're not supposed to miss her. Okay, yeah, so I can pick which one I want to do. That's pretty nice. In the other games, whenever you did an S-break and they had 2 S-breaks, you just had, like, select one. One of them had to be equipped. But no, we're fine with this. Now, let's see what this is like, though. New S-break, baby, let's see it!
Showing any mercy. You're getting the full course.
I thought he was gonna say something else. You're gonna get fucked up!
Sunray!
That looks really damn cool.
Up to you.
Did that only attack one person? I think it might have. I think it might have only attacked one person, which is kinda wild.
Easy does it.
Easy does it, Kobo Curtain. Cause yeah, while Shizuna does break... Okay, well. Yeah, that broke my attack. But on the other hand, it did do, did protect. 2,000 damage, you're fine. It's badass looking. Yeah, it was. I love mythic arts like that. Now those giant fancy arts that we have. Very, very fun. Alright, Shizuna, yeah, Nadia. Okay, so Nadia and Aaron have shields. Aaron and Rosette do not. I could impede with Aaron right now, so he gets the critical. And, yeah. He gets the critical. Sealed. That's beautiful.
You possess great strength.
I was kind of hoping that he was going to jump out, but yeah, I did not believe that he would. I mean, I should probably just go ahead and use this right now.
Let's have some fun.
I was wanting to heal up, but I mean, considering we got a couple of them broken down, we may as well use that for now. Alright, beautiful. Love that. Love it when they waste damage like that. Okay, so I could heal up with her, but at the same time, I need to heal Nadia up as well.
Let's have some fun.
And so I think I need to do this instead. What's your 29? Yeah, spicy couscous. Couscous? I don't know what the hell that is, but I'll eat it. Yummy. I like spicy foods. Oh, yeah, perfect. Almost maxed her out. Alright, I need to swap Aaron out the next chance that I get, because he is definitely just a little bit over his head right now. Don't need him to do anything.
Here's my chance.
Okay, Rosette gets a turn. I should just go and heal her up as well. How much do you got? Yeah, reward calzone. Yeah, enjoy yourself a nice calzone. Rosetta. Maxed her out. Didn't need to use that as big as I did, but it's fine.
This is it.
Silver wins. Okay, I've seen all your attacks before. Yeah, thankfully, so duality is a real pain in the ass, considering that one, it does break my, my shield. But anything else that she uses will not break my shield, so yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Keeping Rosette on would be quite beneficial to us. God, Erin has not gotten a turn in forever. She is so much faster than we are. Got her down 30,000 so far, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I think this is a very doable fight. But then again, her rest break is going to hurt like hell. So, yeah, we'll see what's going on with that.
Better not hold back.
Better not hold back. Yeah, I don't have a snowflake's chance in hell of holding back and living. So, don't you worry, babe. I won't. Can I... Yeah, I can get a double right here. So long as this attack actually lands. And then I can also go with his big attack as well straight after. Unless I want to hold it. I mean, I may as well just use it, right? I can do this for now. See what happens.
Here's my chance.
Okay, he doesn't have anything on his next turn. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Because, like, why not, right? Why should I not? After all, why shouldn't I use my big attack? Let's do it again! Azure Sun Ray! Oh, I didn't even realize that, but it has the... Like, his demon. The demon that's inside of Van. Like, it shows him as, like, his stand for a second there. That's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn cool. Alright, Aaron doesn't have a shield, Rosette doesn't have a shield, and everybody and Nadia and Van's shield is just about toasted, so we'll just go ahead and get out of that. Poor Aaron. Yeah, he's not had a turn in forever. Fishing Blizzard. Okay. Not too bad. I think Nadia's finally getting a turn, or Aaron's finally getting a turn. I need to get rid of my freeze. Do everything that gets rid of freeze. Rosette's got freeze as well, which is not amazing, but we'll take it. Okay, yeah, no, I don't have anything that gets rid of freeze. I mean, I have these, like, cures ailments, but I don't necessarily want to use those for one item. So instead, we'll just use the warmer. We got these things as well. Yeah, you just use it to yourself. I was thinking about using it on Rosette, but it's fine. Beat him to a pulp. Yeah, about that. Leave. Now is the time to GTFO. I kind of want to put Katre in, but at the same time, I can't S-break spam anymore, so I guess it's fine. We'll put Judith in for now. I think she's got... No, Swin's got a higher evasion rate. Alright, we'll put Swin in for now then.
Taking over.
We may as well. What's up, Benda? Welcome and I'm glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your time in the shadows. As we're fighting a ninja and a samurai. I mean, I guess it's kind of funny considering ninjas and samurai historically hated each other. So, like, they were rivals. So it's kind of funny to see, because Shizuna is definitely very samurai coded, whereas Kurgan is very ninja coded. But I mean, it is what it is.
I must carry out my
okay, let's see what we can do here. I kind of want to use an instantaneous mark. Yeah, I mean, I may as well, right? Side attack bonus. Alright, I may as well.
Better not hold back.
These two haven't moved at all, which is very, very funny. Alright, but yeah, now they're marked, so I can use criticals. I can't do anything with her right now, though. Yeah, so Swin is just kind of existing without any protection right now, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Yeah, use it on yourself, girl. Use that warmer. Could be an exception. What could be an exception? My brain has said so many things. Okay, she finally moved up. Shadow Bind, same as always. Okay. Silver wins, that's gonna hurt. Swin is definitely very hurt right now.
You'll pay for that.
Okay, but we're getting Nadia and Rosette a turn, so it's fine. I really want to use a big attack here, but I don't have the craft points to really associate that, you know? I don't have the craft points to do that. So, for now, we'll just do that. Now, do I want to heal? Nadia's fine. Everybody else is kind of rough. Yeah, I should probably use this. Also, this does give you some CP recovery as well, so it's worthwhile. Put that on Van. Rosette's in there. Yeah, cool. Don't burn out. Sweep him up, maid lady. Couple curtain, yeah. Re-up this thing, and also gives Swin something. Guard. Cool. What's up, Flash? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Ninja and Samurai hating each other. Shizuna and Kira gonna be analyzed being the exception. Oh, I see. Yeah, you probably might be right. You might be right. I mean, they are the same group, right? They are both Ikaruga. It's just kind of funny that
I must carry out my duty.
Ikaruga has both samurais and ninjas in their own organization. Granted, it is a
Going all in.
Jaeger core, so it's maybe not that surprising. I'm gonna do a funny here. Actually, should I do the funny? Because if I use this, 1 turn of that, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try and be funny here.
Do it, Quinn.
I'm gonna try and be funny here. So instantaneous mark, it hit them both, beautiful. The blind managed to land. Now this is a guaranteed critical considering I have them both marked. And also it's a guaranteed hit, so I don't gotta worry about my blindness at all.
I actually felt that.
You got this,
I mean, I'll take that as a compliment, right? Got you down 60, 70,000 hit points now.
I suggest we strike now.
And I've only been hitting Kuragane with splash damage, which is very funny. Very funny to me. We are
Better not
maxed
hold
out
back.
on that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I gotta recast my shard boost to do that, so I think we'll just stick with what we're at. Rosette's blind, but I don't expect to attack with her to begin with, so it's fine.
Suggest we strike now.
Shizuna's getting she's getting damage now. We might be getting a stun soon, so yeah. Let's keep going with what we're doing for now. Reset, everybody's honestly pretty okay with their everything they've got going on. So
Come
instead,
on, let's have some fun.
is there a thing that gets rid of blind? No, just ailments again. I mean, I could just
I'll show no mercy.
I could do something like funny like this, right? Or I could like heal up with the Quincy pudding, just to get me like a little bit of extra craft points and also waste the turn of my blind. So honestly, I'm just gonna do that. Enjoy yourself a snack, Rosetta. Twitch works now. Hell yeah, Doom. Appreciate seeing you over there on the Twitch side as well. Is she healing up?
Got you covered.
Yeah, Crescent Eye. Oh, that's the...
Like hell you are.
That's insight. That means that they have a higher chance of critical, higher accuracy, higher evasion. Not exactly a stat that I like to see. Not exactly a stat I like to see on them, but at least they didn't heal, I suppose. Yeah, glad to hear that Twitch is working for you, Doomy. Doomaru. Okay, so I got 1 shard.
Better not hold back.
What do I want to do? Because I kind of want to keep going with just basic attacks, but at the same time, I could do a Magna Slash, though, considering
We're doing good.
the situation that I'm in, right? Yeah. I could at least do this because it keeps me above 100.
We've got this
Probably
in the
wouldn't be a
bag.
bad idea just to go ahead and use this
You
then.
got this, Van.
Hopefully... Yeah,
Up to you, Reset.
that's what I was fearing. At least it hit Kuragane, but everybody else was kind of yabe.
Going all in.
Yabe. I could try and hit, but I really feel like, especially with being blind and having
We're
insight,
doing good.
it's not exactly great. Oh yeah, I forgot that this gives insight as well.
I must carry out my duty.
That's interesting. I may as well, right? Perfect snipe.
You cannot run.
Have I ever seen this attack? Well, it hit Shizuna, but it didn't hit Kuragane. I'll take
Not a
that.
chance.
But she's got insight now, yeah? No, it does not.
What to do?
Whatever. It's fine. What to do indeed. What do we want to look at right now?
I'll show no mercy.
But we hit Shizuna, which is the one that I actually cared about hitting, so getting bonked by
Come on,
Kuragane
let's
wasn't a big
have
of a
some
deal.
fun.
Let's have some fun. Girl, you terrify me in all the right ways.
I suggest we strike now.
Man. Having Nadia and Rosette in party is
We're
very,
doing good.
very nice, very helpful. And I'm keep swapping out either Van or Swin, but
Going
Van's
all
been
in.
keeping pretty good with his stats, so... Oh, I do have the CP headband on Van, though. I forget what it is, but it boosted his craft points every turn, so that's why he's staying pretty good on his craft points.
Better not hold back.
And then Swin is just, he's existing, so that's fine enough for now. I'm at a bit of a...
Suggest we strike
I don't
now.
really have anything great to do right now with Nadia. If I don't have anything great to do, I may as well just use an art then, right?
I must carry out my duty.
Koto's Nova. That seems fun. Yeah, gives them blind as well.
Better not hold
It says
back.
it gives them death blow, but it doesn't actually give them death blow considering these two are immune to death blow. Could you
We're
imagine
doing
though?
good.
Could you imagine there was like a 1% chance of death blow on these guys? I would spam death blow attacks. Do it 100 times and
I'll show no mercy.
eventually it would finally land, right? Right? How much do you have?
Come on,
342.
let's have
She's
some
got
fun.
680. So I am literally like 4 EP away from doing this twice. But that means I can use it now and it'd be fine. Sure, whatever. I may as well, right? For whatever reason, Shizuna really does not like Nadia. But it's fine. Shadow Bind.
My turn.
No, we're still good on that. We got Seal on Swin, so I can't move forward. I could go with an Art, but do we have anything that's worthwhile with him? Refreshing Veil? Yeah, that's not bad, actually. That's actually not bad at all. Is that... I'll like put myself right here. Yeah, that's not actually bad, because we might be getting, like, some freeze around. Nope, no freeze. Alright, that gets rid of his Seal, though. It's not bad. It's not a bad use. And then this thing. We've never seen this attack, so I kind of want to see what it looks like. At least I don't think I've seen this. Are we literally summoning Pluto to, like, crash land on these two? Oh my god. Majora's Mask, is that you? Nice. 9,000 damage, not bad. Not bad at all. That's on my big ATS character as well. So, yeah, not bad at all. Let's have some fun. What does this Mystic Vision do? Oh, we're at the clone.
Going all in.
There's something that steals a character's next turn, but I forget what it is. Because Shizuna's gonna get a critical here, and I am scared of that. Madara Meteor drop. That too. That too. Some 40k level shit. Would be so funny and anticlimactic. Yeah, with the death blow. True. It would be. It'd be like how in like what Tom Clancy Wildlands, you are allowed to you're allowed to use a
What power?
Kurgane's over there suffering. You're allowed to play on realistic mode or like the RPG mode, where like the RPG mode has like guns have stats and enemies have health bars. Whereas the realistic mode is like, hey, you shoot somebody in the face, yeah, they're dead. And very fun. It's very, 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 very fun to do that. I'm also very scared to do anything right now. We got all full shields though, so I shouldn't be too scared. Where's her side? It's like over here. Okay. Where's Kuragane's side? Ah, it's right there. Nice. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. If we can get Kuragane down, that'd be pretty solid.
Impressive.
Oh, actually, there we go. Alright, cool. Didn't even have to kill him. Oh, that's so orgasmic right there. Oh, that's so good. I have a big character, like a very powerful character having or a very powerful enemy having a critical. Then they use a basic attack and miss it. Oh, oh man. Oh, I was so worried about that critical, and then it just completely whiffed. I love it. Usually I'm the one on that side. I'm like, yeah, I got a big critical attack. All right, let's do something cool. And it whiffs. So I gotta play Wildlands. It was probably the last Tom Clancy game that was good. Probably one of the last Ubisoft games in general that was good. But yeah, I liked it. You was able to like customize your character. I don't remember what the story was, but like it was casual. It was a casual fun with friends as well. Able to play with friends. I'd give it I'd give it 3 booms out of 5. 3 booms out of 5. Yeah, let's just go with the basic attack because Rosette is kind of low on craft points at the moment. So yeah, might as well get a little bit of damage out range. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. This is what I thought she was gonna use. I thought she was gonna use a critical S-ray. That barely did any damage. Thank God for shields. God, I love shields. Honestly, we might be able to do this. Like, unironically, I think we might be able to do this.
Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. If only I had Naughty on this turn. That'd be pretty great. Can remove the DRM from my Ubisoft games before Uplay inevitably shuts down. The DRM? What's the DRM? I think, hasn't Uplay already shut down? I thought it already had shut down. I might be mistaken. I probably am mistaken. I kind of want to swap over to a character that's got a better art, but at the same time, I don't necessarily if I care. Oh, it did? I think it did. I think it shut down like, honestly, I think it shut down like 2 years ago. Uplay's the DRM, I think. I don't even know what a DRM is. I don't even know what a DRM is. But I guess Uplay is a DRM, huh? slow. Does she have any chance of... Yeah, she's got a chance of everything except for death blows, so... I mean, I may as well hit her with the slow, right? The damage that does slow. Does this do... Wait, no, this doesn't do damage. This is just a... This is just a speed down thing.
Going all
Rot? Yeah, I mean, if I do land Rot on her, that would be pretty peak, considering... Rot, burn, freeze, all those things are based on percentage damage. So you can do a crap ton of damage if you manage to land something like this on an enemy that has a lot of stats. Nah, that's about what I expected, to be honest with you.
What to do?
Ooh, Van's getting a craft point boost. Love that. And Shizuna's going to be getting...
We're doing good.
Shizuna's going to be getting that. Honestly, I might want to swap Nadia out, considering I think we're going to be getting a S-break here. So yeah, it's kind of strange to do this, but I want to do this. Want to turn into Grimcat, boost up my strength as much as I can. It's go time. And then, yeah, if I can do something to really hurt. This does 60 damage, 98. One thing is, if I do that, I don't know if I would get a, I don't know if I would be able to get it. Back attack? I mean, I could just do this. Oh, this is the AT bonus, which means that she's going to get the critical with this. That's very nice. I don't know if I want to do that, though, with the back attack. I don't know how much the back attack actually does. Then again, crafts... Yeah, let's just go ahead and use it. It's fine. Took the words right out of my mouth, girl. Yeah, and I sold her critical. That's what I was thinking about. Okay, but now we have two of these, so I'm going to power up double. And then... May as well, yeah. Do I want to use an even larger? I can do this, though. Back attack bonus right here.
We're doing good.
What does this one do? What was... Heavenly Halter... Yeah. Let's go with this, and then we'll follow up with... his big attack. Okay, so she's stunned now, so this is going to do some crazy damage. And then I can follow up with Grimcat immediately afterwards.
I ain't showing any mercy.
If she's still stunned, at least. She is still stunned. So yeah, I do want to use this thing, because that's a critical on a stun. Yeah, we're doing some big damage right now. 16,000. Beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't have any more shard boost, so I can't do anything fancy here. Got her down to 55,000. That's really nice. That's really nice. Do I want to swap? No, I probably want to... Well... Yeah, I'll probably just swap Grimcat back out, to be honest with you. Grimcat's getting that. That's really nice.
Going all in.
Yeah, we may as well just go with the basic attack here. I mean, she is busted, though, so, like, I could use this. The biggest attack that I can. Mark, quick. If only I could have the shard boost as well. It would have been peak.
Wide open.
Oh, got the Annihilator as well. Okay, so yeah. Shizuna's back up on her feet now. That 3 turns of big damage. I did like 60k there, I think. That was a lot of damage that I just did. A lot of damage. Also, my shard boost is maxed out. I just need to get the actual shards themselves. The gauge is boosted, though. Okay, yeah, I'll just go with the basic attack, though, for now, with Rosette. I'm thinking about swapping Grimcat out, but we'll see. We'll see.
Like hell you are.
Like hell. Good. Duality, that's gonna break the shields.
Got your number.
Unfortunately, it broke the shields, but, I mean, it's fine. I'm actually shocked that we're doing this as well as we are. I'm very surprised about how well we are doing. I was really going into this expecting literally everything. Like, throw everything against the wall and watch as nothing sticks. But we got her down to 44,000, so we're gonna do this. Regardless of how this fight goes, I'm gonna try this fight again. If it just turns into this being the entire stream, then it turns into this being the entire stream. But we can definitely do this. So I want to. Yeah, Magnus Slash, you get a side boost. It's worthwhile. Yeah, it's worthwhile. 1,000 right there. Yeah, like if I just do that 10 more times, she's done for. I was expecting a quick total party kill. Yeah, me too. Me too. So the fact that we're doing as well as we are really got me interested in going this the entire way. I pull up the shield. I'm getting very lucky, though, I feel like, with Shizuna's just doing a bunch of basic attacks instead of, you know, just duality.
Pressure in the
I was
movement.
expecting that kind of shit, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. Do I want to swap? No, because we just got the shields. Having shields is very nice. Let's keep going with that. We got this. Honestly, I get this Magna Slash every single time with the craft points that I got boosted up. I'm getting 2 pluses back to back. That's really nice. That's really nice.
Up to you, Reset.
Oh, she's also like damaged now. That's really nice as well. Everybody's looking good. We'll just go with a basic attack then. Yeah, nothing too fancy there, but it's fine. Duality, that's fine. Breaks all my shields, but like whatever. It is what it is. Rosette's still up and kicking. Okay, we can go with the van here. How much health do you got? 29,000.
Stay on guard.
I'm thinking about like what would be the best, like most efficient way about doing this, right?
You guys are so entertaining.
Thank you, Shizuna. Because I could swap out for Fairy, but she doesn't do that much damage, so I'm kind of against doing that. But also, I'm not really doing much right now with Grimcat. Yeah, I think I might want to swap out. It'd be kind of weird if I swapped out for Katre as well. Because Katre is not very strong. And again, neither is Fairy. Could be an interesting idea. I don't think we do that, though.
Maybe proceed with caution.
I don't think we do that at all. Yeah, let's swap out for Fairy with Grimcat, just because
Your turn.
Judith doesn't have anything, so I may as well, you know, boost up with this, right? I got 3 there, so like we're actually really close to getting a freebie. So that'd be Vans. Yeah, like we're halfway there to getting Vans S-Break, or yeah, him doing an S-Break as well. So I'm thinking we do, yeah, Ifrit Raid, follow up with, I think we might actually have won this fight here. If these attacks all land, 5,000, do this one, Ignis Rampage, that's 6,000.
Alright, let's call it here.
Oh. Yeah, we just won with that.
Nice.
Never you mind. I was planning on doing like some powerful shit there with
Still a ways to go.
with Swin, with Van, with everybody, but no, it actually just worked out. I'm okay. First tried that. I did not expect that. I was expecting a total party wipe. Earned 5 SP. Yippee! Shocking that we did that. Did we do it? I think so. Yes. Thanks for the workout, guys. That wasn't a bad way to kill time. Kill time, she says. She's not at all like the Divine Blade of Wind or that guy from Thor's. And by that I mean she is so much more ferocious. Interesting, though. So we did not have to win that fight, but we did win that fight. And my gratitude. I believe the princess's disquieting restlessness has been satiated for the time being. Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some wild, uncontrollable toddler. Still, if you hadn't taken me up on my request, I probably would have just went off on someone else. Can't imagine what it's like to babysit a Divine Blade. Trust me, you do not want to know. I don't know, maybe I do. Okie dokie then, I'm good now, so I'll get out of your hair. Thanks for fighting me, even if it totally wasn't necessary. Even if it was necessary, then why did you challenge us? Sheesh, somebody put a leash on this girl already. I volunteer. Don't be like that. Tell you what, I'm gonna give you this peace offering. Zerum capsule obtained. Honestly, that's pretty good. This ain't bad. Alright, all is forgiven. Guess it'd be too much to ask for you to join up with us. Yeah, don't push your luck. I'm just gonna watch you guys from afar. Good luck. May you be blessed with fortune along your journey. Use as well. Huh. Yeah, that was... I'm gonna save immediately. Because I'm paranoid. I'm very paranoid about that. Poor Kurgane.
Noble hero.
A big, fat, stupid, ugly, noble hero. You can tell we've had quite a few of those going on, because, like, I've memorized what the quotes are. Thank you, Doom. Thank you. Appreciate the gnome quote. I mean, that was a really good way to get some experience as well, though. So, like, I'm not kidding when I say that was pretty worth it. That was pretty damn worth it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna swap over. Yeah, we'll. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do this. We'll go with her. I need to do some.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
I need to do some grinding, though, because I need to boost up all of my craft points again. I sensed a threatening presence nearing the beach earlier, but I will pay no heed for now. Okay. I'm sure you already know this, but those folks over the ruins are no joke. Rush in their guns a-blazing in, and it won't be a pretty sight. A fancy eye thing can see that much, huh? If you want to break through, maybe add a second angle of attack, or, better yet, get someone else too. Someone too far away for them to pick up on. Duly noted. Nice, nice. Man, that worked out. It worked out real well.
I wish I could stay like this forever.
Oh, I can actually go to the Mahan Garden? I thought I couldn't go to the Mahan Garden, but apparently I can. That's actually really nice. Oh, I can't enter the Mahan Garden.
Marduk's support.
But I can still get this one. Yippee!
All charged and ready to go.
Nah, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. What's up, Swixie and Mangaga? How you guys doing today? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. So you just beat the Shizuna fight. Congrats. It's a brutal one. It was actually really easy. I don't know. I got really lucky, I suppose, because it was actually a really easy fight. I didn't have, like, any issues whatsoever in it. Is that a humble brag? Maybe. But, how you doing, man? Gaga and Swixie. Hopefully you're both doing well. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hi, moos, hellos, all the good greetings. But yeah, like, I was, like, level 37, 38. And we were only playing this on normal difficulty, so we're not, like, going too crazy with it. But, yeah, it was surprisingly, like, really simple. I didn't have, like, any issues whatsoever with it. I went into the fight expecting to just immediately die. But, then I didn't. But then we lived! We rule indeed. We rule indeed. Okay, now I need to get my craft points boosted back up, because I literally went all in. Yeah, for better or for worse, I went all in. Good thing the hitches and stitches with the shard boost and all that stuff, it's a real convenient way of boosting everybody up. Also, the Mahan Garden, I got that at a plus 80 right now, so hell yeah. Came to say good morning, even though it's 1 p.m. for me now, so a little past the morning. But, you know, time zones and, you know, the thought alone is appreciated. But yeah, hopefully you all doing well today. And that's guy, we better watch the real God of War, not the reboot people who play nowadays on YouTube. The real God of War? What do you mean by that? Some Arkham Kratos though, welcome on in. Glad to see you, thank you for stopping on by. I don't know what that is though, I'll be honest with you. Okay, let's just leave. Let's just leave out of this. That thing's dead already. Ba-womp, ba-womp. Cause yeah, I know like the like there's the God of War, like the original God of War games, right? And then there's the I don't know if that's close enough for hitches and stitches. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Like there's the original game, and then there's the like modern God of War, but they're like the modern like PlayStation 4 God of War is just a it's just the newest game in the series, or the newer games in the series, because there's now 2 of them, I suppose. But is that what? Oh, okay. Okay, you're talking about the original God of War. Yeah, I mean they're all the real God of War. It's just that there's the God of War that came out back in what 2005, you said, and then there's the new one. But like the like modern one, like one that came out for like PlayStation 4 and whatnot, that one's still like the same story, same characters and everything. It's just, well, I mean, same characters. Kratos kills everyone. But it's just like the newest chapter of his story. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's like the real one, or like there's a fake one, necessarily. But they're very fun, very fun. I haven't played the new ones yet, but I did go through and I played the old ones. I played most of them on the Discord as well. Had some Discord nights where I was just playing God of War 2, 3. I still need to play Ascension, though. And, it was fun. That was a good time. Yeah, Swin's still the one that needs this the most. Hitches and stitches. I'm sure you at now. Let's go! 181. We're almost there.
Yippee!
Also, yeah, we're good with her. Let's get her in here. Yeah, let's get Agnes in there so she can get some. Or no, it's Judith. Is Agnes? Agnes is fine. I must have been looking at her when I said that. Van's good. So yeah, just need to boost up Aaron. and Judith. Ferry's almost done. Just swap these around a little bit. Yeah, put that right there. And that's fine. This is good. We'll put this right here for now, I suppose. Yeah. We rule! Where the hell am I going? Went that way. Okay, so I need to go this way. Yeah. I'm doing a couple of fights. I believe God of War is 20 years old now. It's so hard when you said GOW, because I was like, when I see GOW, the first thing that comes to mind is Gears of War, and not God of War, which is the same, you know, the same initials, but completely different games. Honestly, they're both probably about the same amount of... They're probably both about as old as, I don't want to fight these things. What am I doing? I don't want to fight you. I'm running away. I'm running away from that. Do me a favor and leave. Thank you. I did not want to fight those big boys. Actually, no, I should link up with Judith for this one. You. We've got this. But yeah, that's why, from what I heard, that's why God of War is the way that it is. Well, like the PlayStation 4 version one. The like modern God of War games. It's because, yeah, there was everybody was you know, your young adult right there, right? You're a young adult in the God of War, and then there was the like having a kid trying to be more mature and stuff like that. So like Kratos kind of like matured alongside everybody that like grew up playing God of War, which is a very wholesome concept. Very, very wholesome concept for that. Let me swap you out. Yeah, this is the squad we got for now. We're almost there. Almost got them all boosted back up.
Ooh, a stopping point.
May as well rest.
I wish I could stay like this forever.
But speaking of Gears of War, I did see that there is a
I sense an incredible
there's a Gears of War. Oh boy. Gears of War Reloaded coming out. It's the like Gears of War game, the first game getting remade. Which I was just talking about how I wanted to play Gears of War, and now there's a Gears of War remake coming out. Very, very interesting. Very timely for me. Can we kill this thing off before...
Spotlight's yours, kitty thief.
Kitty thief? Nice.
We can win.
3,000, we could win. Hopefully we can. Linked. Oh yeah, we're fine. So long as the attack lands, we're okay. Nice. That thing was a pain in the ass to deal with before.
That's what you get.
Honestly, it still gives us pretty good experience as well. It's wild. 200. Okay, we can swap Swin out. Want to put Rosette back in. I need to put you down here. Should probably put you there. Yeah. Alright, yeah, this is good. This is a good setup. And then whoever we get. Who does have the most strength though? 523, 509, 544. Alright, so it would be best to have Aaron in my party. Alright, and it looks like I'm going to be getting Aaron as well, so it's fine. That works out. 500 S boost moves made. I've already used 500 S boosts. Crazy. Well, I guess that's S boost, not S breaks. Honestly, though, probably just one of the same, to be honest with you. I imagine that I haven't really used too many S boosts that weren't an S break. I don't need to use anything fancy with this, so we'll just go with this. Too slow. 61. We're almost there. If only I had a little bit more things to break, right? That's how you get a lot of craft points, is by breaking things. All those boxes and rocks and whatnot, they have a bunch of good stuff in them, so... That's how you can really, like, boost up the character's craft points real quick. 171. Going up 10 at a time.
Yippee!
Oh, I didn't mean to really run into here, but I guess we ran into here. Oopsie. Hold it. Huh? I feel like I'm going to be over-leveled for whoever's around here. Is that Zect Arms? Yeah, that's Zect Arms. Oh, no, that's Marduk. Never mind. Oh, boy, I don't want to fight Custom. Y'all are zooming? Damn. Yeah, we are. We be moving, schmoving, and grooving. But how you doing, glistening? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well. Gotta play God of War sometime? God, the first God of War game, Gavin, is very, very difficult. It's a very difficult game. So, I remember, like, legit raging at that game. Which God of War is your favorite, Sky? It's a good question. Honestly, I really did enjoy, honestly, probably 3. Probably out of all the games, I've played 1, 2, and 3. Still need to play Ascension, and I still need to play the modern ones, but, out of all of them, I think God of War 3 was my favorite one. It was also the one that I played entirely on stream in the Discord, so... I might have to attribute to that as well. I feel like the first one, though, like the PlayStation 4 one, right? That one, the one with boy! It looks really good. I really want to play it. But I want to play Ascension, and then I want to play that God of War game. And also, it's kind of an RPG, so I kind of want to play that in place of an RPG, but Legend of Heroes has taken that slot for 12 years. Ah, man. Discord, thank you, Doom. Yeah, make sure you join the Discord. Who knows, maybe I'll start doing some God of War Ascension in the Discord at some point in time. I want to. I really do want to. I want to do more God of War, or I want to do more Discord streams, but I forget. I don't have the time, half the time to be in VC. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very bad with that kind of stuff. Like if I'm streaming to the Discord, why don't I just stream to YouTube and Twitch? Thank you, Doom. But yeah, like if I could stream to the Discord, why wouldn't I just stream to YouTube and Twitch? And yeah. And whenever I'm done with stream, usually I'm just pretty much dead. Like my vocal cords have expired, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to talk anymore. I'll talk in text chat, but I don't want to talk in VC. So yeah, those are my excuses. I enjoy difficult games. I wouldn't even say that God of War 1 is difficult. It's just that there's one area in particular that is just actual bullshit. Like it's actual like bullshit mechanics, and But as far as like the difficulty goes, it's not that bad. The hardest part about God of War was figuring out where to go half the time. So yeah, bullshit isn't fun. Yeah, it was not. It really was not fun. Because like whenever a game is difficult, but like you expect that, and like it's a good difficult, then it's a fun time, right? You feel satisfied after you beat the Souls-like boss and stuff like that. But with like the first God of War, there was just a really bad section, a really poorly put together section that was just aggravating, unnecessarily difficult. But yeah, I would have streamed the God of War games, but I was scared because of the booba. The booba scares me whenever I'm streaming. Join Discord now! What's a water gun filled with expired milk? I'm not asking. Oh god! Would that even shoot? It'd be like you're shooting like sludge out of that thing. Ugh. Awful. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good glistening. Glad to hear you're doing all well. The enemy appears to be spread out in limited numbers. Thanks, Theo. You think they were looking for us? No doubt. I think we're on the Oathbreaker's side, so chances are they're planning to capture us and take the Genesis fragments by force. Must have figured out we were going to come by this place. Yes, it stands to reason they've ascertained a pattern to our recent movements. Damn, don't even know the first thing about this tour horse shit he sent us on. So he figured we'd come here through triangulation. Whoa. It's just as smart as we heard. Maybe even smarter. What should we do, Van? We can't investigate the area with Marduk hovering around. The numbers are too thin. Maybe we have a fighting chance against them? I will be honest with you, and I do not want to go that way. Let's go back to the base first. I just kind of accidentally ran that way. So, teehee. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. Ooh-yay-yoy. That was a nice flamethrower you had there. 71. Why is Van in the party? Why is Van right there? I like how it forcefully changed my party around. Yeah, Van wasn't there. It was supposed to be Judith. So I'm still boosting up those characters. I'm still grinding here. Whatever.
Shall I prepare some tea and sweets, Miss Rain?
I always hate that though. Whenever games, they will throw in like they'll change your party. Like why? Just leave my party alone. That's just the one thing that I have this formation going. Don't just throw in random characters because plot reasons. Yeah, please. Let me keep my squad the same way. I want to keep my squad goals the same as always. Beat him to a pulp. And he still will, yeah, we'll be fine with getting all this. Yeah, 92. They're just about done. Battle complete. One more of these fights and we should be good to go. Should be good. I'll take that. Yeah, 192 and 194. This should be all that we need to do with these two. I may as well do this. Exchange. That's good for Aaron. Yep, 200. Okay, well, I didn't do anything with, Judith, unfortunately.
Shall I prepare some tea and sweets, Miss Rain?
But it's good enough. It's good enough. We can swap out you. What did my team... The entire formation of my team changed. Just because I wanted to throw Van at the top. Ah, asshole. 523. Okay, yeah, that works. We'll just swap these two if I need to, but we'll leave it as it is for now.
Looks like a tough customer.
Honestly, I'm not even too worried about doing
fighting it, right?
Nah, I'm okay with just moving on with my life.
Looks like we can rest here.
Kind of funny how there's so many monsters around, though. Crazy.
It's go
Here
time.
Here we go.
There we go. Nice read, Jita. Ah, it's Arkride Solutions. Najee. So, they've elected to approach us directly. Well, hello there. It's good to see you all in one piece. Hey, you insect arms weren't too difficult to stave off, I hope. Your Highnesses. Sounds like the guild's already caught you up on what we've been doing. Yes, they told us about those emitters, too. We had planned to address the situation on our end, but regrettably, trouble arose along the way. The Hervate's oral engine has been malfunctioning due to unknown causes since this morning. At minimum, we will be unable to take flight for the remainder of the day. I checked the cruisers and other seaworthy vessels to be safe, and they're all experiencing the same issue. Someone must have come by last night and tampered with them. But that one boat was fine. Interesting. Or multiple someones. A terrible trio strikes again, huh? 9-1 says yeah, especially with that girl's shadow powers. It's a very metal artwork right there, though. Gotta admit that. It's watered down, Booba's scared for real. Sky scared of Booba confirmed. It somehow isn't afraid of Lyra. It's only whenever I'm streaming that I'm afraid of the Booba. Like, you know, if a nip slips out, then I'm just like, oh god, I gotta censor that, I gotta cover that up. YouTube's gonna bonk me, Twitch is gonna bonk me. But outside of that, then I'm not afraid of the Booba in the slightest. Oh, whoa. They're trying to strand us and everyone else on Nemeth, for that matter. And communications have also been jammed island-wide since the moment we set out. Even if we were able to use the satellite, it would take until evening for one to come within range. I suspect we have the owner to blame for the sudden absence of incoming airliners as well. Shoot, so we could at least find a way to get the innocent bystanders out of here. He just can't make it easy, can he? How worrisome. By the sound of it, you're more informed about this ongoing crisis than anyone else. Was that part of your agreement with the Oathbreaker? Unfortunately, we're not at liberty to discuss that. Just have you figured... I'd have figured you'd fill in the blanks, though, after talking things out with the guild.
Indeed. I trust you implicitly. You would never willingly cooperate with such wicked forces. But understand that this trust only extends to you as a friend.
You seriously want to throw down?
You came into contact with those who trespassed upon the royal aircraft. Above all, you and yours sit at the heart of this dilemma. I would have you prove your caliber to us. Prove that you are worthy to take the reins of this crisis.
Man, I didn't even save yet.
Forgive us, but the threat posed by the Oathbreaker demands every precaution, as does my duty of safeguarding the princely family.
Your Highness, Najee.
This was a foregone conclusion, it seems.
Yeah, no way around it.
Alright, fine.
As daughter of Grand Prince Salman, and sister to Crown Prince Sharid, I shall bear witness to this bout. Show us what it means to be fixers deserving of my brother's recognition.
Do we gotta?
I shall test your mettle once more.
I will carry out my duty, no matter what.
Nah, alright, whatever. Also staying on top of poison dispensers? Well, on the island, that's them all around. Yeah. Though they don't know that there's poison all around here, considering that's some info we gotta keep under our hat. Thankfully, this is a lot easier of a fight, so I'm not as worried. Especially because they're probably... Yeah, they are a lot lower level as well. If I was able to beat Shizuna, I can probably pretty safely beat these two as well. Out of hell with it. I was gonna use something fancy here, but I think we'll just go with this. Yeah, we'll go you, and then you. And 7,000 across the board. And yeah, so this one only attacks a single individual. This one attacks both. Considering these two are both pretty equally, I'll just use this. A little bit weaker of an attack, but at least I can get a little bit more AoE damage. So, more damage overall. Yay!
Get him, Nadia.
Zowie! Oh, we feared Najee. Yeah. Yeah. As well we do. What do I want to use with you? Go with a... honestly, I might not even want to have Nadia in the fight. As ironic as it is that Nadia is very, very good for fighting a bunch of the random mobs, she's not exactly all that good with fighting bosses. Very oddly enough. She's not all that great with fighting just random bosses. So yeah, you know what? I'll just swap over to...
Pressure him and move in.
I'll swap to Swin. I'm feeling like Swin, because I want to use... I don't want to use up too much here. I just want to use, like, Instantaneous Mark. Can I get a side attack on... Yeah, I get a side attack on Najee at least. Do it, Swin! Nice, nice. God, I'm doing so much damage to them already. Couple curtain. Hit one of these. Hit you with one of those. Charge up something fancy, something fun. Nothing too crazy. Do I have anything that impedes? Yeah, Shadow Acceleration only attacks one, though.
Enemy approaching.
Oh, well. Whatever. Don't want to do this. Transform into Grimcat. Or do I want to just keep going with what I'm at? Just give me a bit of a strength boost. I don't think I need it, to be honest with you. I think I'm okay. I could,
Strike with everything you have.
Yeah, I mean, I might have... Actually, I might have a, I might have a...
Something's coming.
I can't... Oh, my God. All of your attacks are so strange. I guess we'll use this one, Bewitch. Yeah, and I can just, like, go over... I can't... There we go. There we go. That's the angle we were looking for. But yeah, I might be able to... Like, I might have impede on her regardless. And...
Now shoot it.
Let's see what happens. So while I kiss... Nope, missed. I didn't Bewitch Shareed. Unfortunately. Very fancy attack. 500 damage. There's a whole lot of nothing. Tyron. I might want to focus Shareed then. Might want to focus the Heavenly Prince there. Pretty funny how everyone who fought Arkride Solutions in the previous game and underestimated them now hold a level of respect for them. Yeah. Though they still want to fight us. They still keep wanting us to prove our worth and all of that. Which is kind of funny. Boink, boink.
Up to you,
9,000 damage across the field. Beautiful. 3-3. Good God. We haven't taken like any damage at all. It's pretty funny.
Going all in.
I guess I'll focus Shareed then, considering he does have that, he does have the heal.
How about this?
How about this? Attack on you. Same attack. Another like 500 damage done. God, yeah, he's healed her up for 11,000. Which isn't all that much, considering, but like, very annoying. Very obnoxious. So what happens when you beat the shit out of someone? Dragon Ball taught me that. True, true. I'm about to show you what's what. I'm gonna kick themselves afterwards. Yeah. It's fine. It's how it always goes. How it always works. I do have enough for a shard boost. I could do this and then go with a big attack. I may as well. What the hell? Should have done the shard boost first and then this, but...
This fight is growing more tense by the second.
Okay, I was like, are we done? Are you finished? C'est la vie? No. C'est la me.
You got this, Van.
You got this, Van. Indeed I do. 14,000, 32,000. It's so funny, like, seeing these numbers and being so relieved, right? Like, 56,000 is still a very big number. But after dealing with 80,000? 190,000? You know, just under 200,000. This is literally just a hop, skip, and a jump. This is literally just a nice long soak in the sauna. Nothing bad at all. I'm kind of going easier on this fight, though, considering I don't want to do as much grinding as I did last time, but that's just me being me. Do I want to use this, or do I want to use a fancier attack? I could do that with Judith as well. Yeah, you know what? I'll just use it with Judith instead. Question mark. Yes.
In the name of Oathbreaker.
Moy as well. We'll wait as well. Are you done? Well, you're not done.
Your resolve is unwavering, I see.
Indeed.
Up to you, Reset.
It'd be kind of funny if Najee left the fight first, considering the bodyguard leaving Shareed to defend for himself. That would be pretty funny.
We're doing good.
Alright, I want to just keep going with basic attacks, though, with you. Eat this.
Now or never.
And then, yeah, I want to boost up double. And then, yeah, we'll just go with the basic attack for now. Do I want to attack you? No, I probably shouldn't. Let's attack you. Yeah. And then we can just use a big attack here. That should be enough to finish off Sharid. It's a critical as well. Yeah, he's done.
You are all worthy of
Huh, I actually beat him to a pulp that time. I didn't go in. Oh, I missed everyone except for one person. That's so beautiful and so mean. Everybody's so maxed out. I don't need to worry about defense. I was thinking like I should move out of the range, but like, yeah, that does some pretty big damage actually. I don't have anything. No, I do have Refreshing Veil. Oh, I got Refreshing Veil immediately. So good. And just like that, everybody's back in working condition. Yeah, basic attack, that works out. Not a chance. Attacking Rosette, how dare you? I think I can just keep going forward with basic attacks here. Yeah, I think we're just done. Yeah, and this is even an EX chain here. Those two together, yeah, that's what we want to see. Come on.
Well done.
Simple. Poor Najee. Ooh, level 40. Nice. Kind of funny that I didn't go for like 100% of Kuragane and Shizuna's health, but I did go for 100% of their health. Odd. Expertly done. My word, you've certainly improved over the past year. I'd hope so. You're no slouch yourself. There's some slick arts casting back there. Yeah, you got moves for a crown prince. Which reminds me of a certain Imperial Highness. You're too kind, but I'm afraid I still have much to learn. Nah, Sharid and Oliver really do share a lot of similarities. Are you alright, brother? After a fashion. They may be dancing to the Oathbreaker's tune, but it's clear to me that they haven't lost their way. It was a pleasure to reaffirm that in person. I don't know why you always have to reaffirm this, but okay. Yes, we can rest assured leaving this in their hands. Observing your battle led me to my own realization. There are some things that can only be grasped by crossing blades. I wish that I had been able to participate myself. That makes one of us. Guess the nuttiness runs in the family. Anyways, just glad you're convinced. A shame your airship's out of commission, but we'll take whatever allies we can get. Don't go thinking all the responsibility will be yours. Naturally, we plan to do our part as well. And if down the line we deem you to have indeed sided with the Oathbreaker, well, I'm sure you know what comes next. Oh, too well. Aw, they make such good pals, huh? They do share a lot of the same interests. I think we should be okay now. Ah, before I forget, Najee, if you could present them with the item we discussed earlier. Right away, Your Highness. Ayo? Another Zerum capsule, maybe? A rusty key. How'd you come across this? We found it in the shadows nearby while attempting to diagnose our airship issues. It clearly wasn't there the day before, so we thought it may be related, as it were. Ah, I think I get your meaning. We want to keep an eye out for places where it may fit. Sure, much appreciated, Your Highness. There was a locked door by the old mine. We should go give it a try. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about as well. Is it going to tell me to go back there? It was over here somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's a blue mark there now as well. Interesting. Instead of going to fight Qasim, we can go do this now. Let's go and finish off what we got over here at the ship first, though. Swap Rosette out for now, put you there, and everybody's good to go. Nice.
I'm taking over.
Although, we might have enough. I forget how many fights I need to do to go to the Mahan Garden and get my craft points. It's like 18 fights, I think, but maybe it's been reduced after all my level ups.
I've been waiting for you.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Charging now and there.
Yeah, so I only need 14 more. Nice. Nice and free. Literally a freebie, so it's very useful to just go ahead and grab that as often as you can. Like it's a freebie, but you gotta charge it back up, so get it ASAP. Alright, well, cool. Nice. Easy breezy, a cover girl. I didn't heal, but like I'm probably fine. I'm probably fine. And we don't really need to worry about them too much. Oh, it's just a family. Oh, there's something up ahead. Monsters, and those people weren't able to get away in time. Come on, let's move. Yeah, this is fine. Don't come any closer. I won't let you lay a finger on my family. Honey, please don't. Daddy. You two, get out of here, now!
Take this!
Get a load of this! Pest control's arrived. Sorry, but we ain't gonna let you die. The beach is red. Are you alright? Who are you? Appreciate the enthusiasm, pal, but you better leave this one to the bros. Hurry, get back in the hotel and hide. We'll take care of these things. Thank you. Amiya, let's go. Hey, here they come. Must deepen the bonds of friendship through battle. I suppose that's understandable, huh? I suppose that's understandable. Can I? Yeah, I can. I may as well. I may as well. After all, why shouldn't I? Alright, you know what? To hell with it. To hell with that. I'm just going to go ahead, move forward, hit this, and then hit this again. Ben gets a lot of craft points built back up, so I'm just going to go ahead and use him. Use him up. Linked up with you. Yeah, that's fine. Azure Sunray, baby. Nice.
Do it, Swin.
That's not bad. Not bad damage already. This thing can be a real royal pain in the ass, so... Sucker! Judith is fine. What do we got with you? Impede side attack bonus? I can do it. Nice. May as well. Shadow acceleration. That actually looked new. I wanted to watch that, but whoopsie. Hitches and stitches. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll keep going with this. 5,000 damage. Ancient Roar. 3,000 hit points. He does more damage now. Wompa womp. Revenge damage. This thing would be dead. He's also feared. It's very nice. This thing is feared, so we should be fine to just go with basic attacks and win this, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Nope, we got one more attack off on us. Got your number.
You'll pay for that.
Who's the lowest? It's Judith. Okay. Simple. Nice and simple. Is that all of them? Think so. Don't sense any more around this area. Finally, we can take a breather. I'm a little worried about the family. Think one of them was injured. Shall we check on them then? Sure. After briefly checking the vicinity for any stragglers, Van's group made sure Collio and his family had returned safely to their rooms. There, they provided first aid to Collio, who had been injured by a monster. Thank you for treating my wounds. I wish we had more to offer than some light first aid. Luckily, the wound was not very deep. As long as you get plenty of bed rest, it should heal in no time at all. I really thought we were done for. Even now, the memories are so vivid that it seems like it's happening all over again. I'm certain you will all feel better after you get some rest. We'll go ahead and leave you all to that. And thank you for saving my daddy! Of course. Happy to help. How the monsters get so freaking close to the resort? Manager said that they've never seen monsters in this area before, not even once. Yeah, monsters roaming around a beach in a high-class resort isn't exactly something you see every day. Collio and his wife said they approached the beach from the furthest area inland. Maybe something or someone really irritated them, and they left their natural habitat as a result. Could be. Been droves of people going into the restricted parts of the island. Might also be because Harwood's setting up traps all over the damn place. Monsters are sensitive to septi and vein activity too, so there's probably a lot of factors at play here. Either way, doesn't seem like there's any more of them in the area, so should be good for now. Shouldn't hang around this place too much longer since we got a tour to get back to. If you guys want to check up on the people here, though, we can do that. One more SP. I got a key from isn't this my room? This is my room. What are you all doing here? Maid! That's for our problems, relieved rewards from Collio's save. Our shed perform first aid on them, so the only thing we need to do for a moment is rest. Check us wins later again tonight. Okay. What are you all doing in my room, though? Whatever. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean to do this one, but whatever. 6 SP. Alright. Nothing too crazy. May as well rest. HP, EP, fully restored. We're good to go. Moving on up. Oh, hey! We've already finished performing first aid on Mr. Collio. He's resting in his room right now. The room was shallow, so there's no real cause for concern. It's good to hear. Thanks for giving him and the others emergency care. You guys really came through in a pinch. I don't think nothing of it. It's the least I can do to help, really. Be that as it may, injuries from monsters are only one of the issues we're facing. According to the manager, all communications are down and the scheduled airship service shows no sign of arriving. On top of that, half of the guests have up and vanished. Just where did all of you go and for what reason? Sometimes I even hear what sounds like fighting. Care to explain that? Sorry, we're not at liberty to say. But I can promise that we don't plan on involving you regular folk here at the villa. You really believe dancing around the question is going to pacify me? It's not as simple as you think. No, settle down, Mr. Ex-CEO. If whatever's happening is beyond explanation, then that's all the more reason to give them our trust and support. She's right. This goes to show that whatever circumstances they're in are beyond our control. For the time being, we should focus on finding ways to help out at the villa. So even you two are on their side. This isn't a matter of trust. All I want is some transparency on the situation. But if you're confident you can get us out of this mess, I'll leave it at that. We'll do what we can on our end. Thank you, Mr. Towsend. With some transparency. If only he knew that if we were transparent with him, everyone would die. Oh, man. Is that everybody around here that I need to talk to? There's a couple of shops around. Yeah, there's some people over there on the docks still, though. I guess all of these were just, like, I could go and talk to any of these angles. I could have went this way instead of went directly to the beach. Alright, whatever. Was that one guy here? No. I feel like there was somebody that was selling me equipment around here, but I can't remember where that was or who they were. Oh yeah, look, it's these two. You have a gun? Where's this guy got a gun? Thank you for rushing to our rescue earlier. We might not have been aided otherwise. Don't mention it. Didn't realize you knew how to use a gun, though. Alright, came out of nowhere for me, too. He said that he learned the basics himself in order to give better directions to actors on set. That is very based of you. That is very based. Have we died yet? Not yet. What's up, Archelius? Welcome on, I'm glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. We took out the Shizuna, though. That was a wild thing. It was really speaking that fight up, right? I was like, yeah, this is going to be a really tough fight. Totally optional, but a very tough fight. I win. I win first try. I'm just kind of a big deal. You know. Much looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That giant, like, raptor thing, the two-headed raptor? Yeah, it does. Base Second Amendment moment. Truly. Like Keanu Reeves up in here, learning how to use a gun so that he can increase his own acting chops. You love to see it. I'm no expert marksman, but it's certainly preferable to being completely defenseless. Truly. From what we can tell, monsters have been trying to cross the beach in an effort to invade the villa. So the two of us have been keeping an eye on the area just in case. This is a lot more reassuring than having nobody on guard. Yeah, in the meantime, a film crew and villa staff are rushing to put a barricade together. We heard a little about what's going on with you from Elaine and them, by the way. Don't know what this Oathbreaker guy is playing at, but I've got 1,000% faith in you guys. Oh, hell yeah. Just be careful out there, okay? Alright, thanks. Yeah, I did not expect to see him toting around a gun. But, not bad. Not bad. And a +1 to the respect for him. Alright, but that's everything back here. So yeah, we can either go to the red or we can go back to the blue. And I want to go back to the blue. We can probably fast travel, to be honest with you, though. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go there. Alright, what do we got going on over here? We got this rusty key from Sharid, so... I mean, yeah. This is optional, so let's go and do this thing first. It opened! We have the right door, then. This place is an old mine shaft by the looks of it. It appears to have been abandoned for quite a few years. So what now? Should we go in? Any one of the stops on Harwood's tours, but a quick check won't hurt. Could even be worth our while. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We're just exploring around. You know, going off the beaten path and as you would. Who knows, maybe I'll find something extra around here that would help me out. I like how this elevator has power. Kind of expected that this abandoned shaft would not have any power to it, but I ain't gonna complain. Ah.
Okay, that's far enough. Move, and I'll shoot.
Hell of a way to greet someone.
Oh, it's just the Spriggan crew.
We worked ourselves up for nothing. How did you get in here anyway?
Found a key. So it was you. We used the key you lost while you were sabotaging the royal airship. As if. I got the key right here in my... Oh, what the... So you dropped it. Way to go, Ix. Whoops! I never used the thing, so it slipped my mind. Blame the old man for making me hold on to it. I see what happened. You got on and off the ship by hopping through shadows. Obviously no one ever taught you to ask permission to board. Man, this bites. I know that's the perfect hiding spot, and it gets out it already. It's a nifty little perch, I'll give you that. A view like this gives you a good vantage point on everything going on around Nemeth. Plus, I bet it makes for a top-tier sniper nest. You can tell, huh? My glinting bullets can reach almost anywhere on the island from up here. It's a primo position for sniping troublemakers in a pinch. With help from your ability to direct bullets at will, I imagine. Basically, if you guys ever go back on our agreement, all it takes is one little bang. Catch my drift? Relax, not planning on that anytime soon. In fact, we're still in the middle of roaming around on your boss's harebrained scheme. Oh yeah, you're off to your next stop, right? And the perimeter they've set up is pretty intense. Good luck not getting killed out there. We don't plan on letting our guard down. Thanks for the advice and all, but I expect you to do one better and throw us an extra bone. Huh, heck you on. I mean, yeah, we said we had our support, but be real. Why should we lift a finger for you? Would mentioning that we're in touch with the guild change your mind? Naturally, we didn't tell him anything about the tour, but you never know who might spot us strolling in and out of these sealed-off areas. And I sure would hate to see your little hidey-ho here go to waste. We're blackmailing them. Wow, now there's a decent threat. That was as a way to get back at the geezer, too. I like it. You guys aren't so bad after all. Tell you what, here's a signal use number. Give it a ring and it'll do you a solid. Received a note with X's contact info. Are you sure about this? Feels like it's just a bit too convenient. Hey, pulling a power play like this with old Goat Chin's death gas hanging over you takes backbone. That deserves some kudos. If you need someone dead, just say the word. I'll blow their brains out. Garden's alumni, am I right? You really plan to lean on these cold-blooded killers? Think of it as our ace in the hole. What we ask for depends on what we come up against. Just be ready to answer the call, alright? You got it, Chief. We'll be waiting. What a pain. Same, but this doesn't sit right. Save me, Sky. What's up, Duke? How you doing? Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. What's up? What's the problem? What's the problem? You certain this is the right course of action? Wild card's a wild card, even if it's a one-time deal. Just stay alert. We don't want to end up on the other side of his sights. That is one risky gamble. We did say something about using a sniper to deal with, Man, there's a treasure up there. Can I get the treasure? Can I go back up there and get the treasure? Yes, use the lift again. Send me back up there. There's treasure up here. Yippee for treasure! Ooh.
This cutie has booty.
It's even one of these fancy ones. Fancy, fancy! Hey, what's up, Duke? How's you doing? How you doing today? What am I saving you from? What? I gotta use this thing. Conducting search. What is that over there? Whatever. That's a good lock. This guy can't save you, for I am here. True. Archelius is here. Can't save anybody. Oopsie. I don't know what all these things over here are for, but oh, that's wild. You actually have to race these things as well. Not only do I have to like get here in time, but I gotta also like get it done in time. That's no. There's 2 timers for that one. Interestingly. Oh, not this way. Back this way. Wait for you. Hurry it up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Is it still open? Is it still open? Yeah, it looks like it's still open. Yeah, we good. To the goal we go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
This thing's as good as unlocked.
That was an interesting one, though. Those things moving around. Prominence. Ooh. Extra 2 SP as well. And let's talk to the brats again. May as well, since we're up here. Laying low is getting old anyway, so I don't mind shaking it up a bit. Can't wait to see what you call me in for. Must be big if you're willing to blackmail us into it. Good thing it was you who showed up. Could have done without the extra work on our plate, though. X's better feel sorry about losing that key. If not, I'll make him. Those two are the weirdest dynamic I've ever seen. Hack like a 2000s movie hacker? Exactly. I like the hacking, though. It's not too big of a deal. It's just those little, like, scan things that are around are pretty annoying. That's that, though. It's really, it's actually pretty fun. The little hacking minigame is pretty fun. I like the, like, it's very simple, but, like, just pressing the buttons in the order, right? It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun little thing. Alright, but yeah, now we gotta go back to, over there. Back to the ruins. Can I just teleport over there? I can teleport here. That's close enough. I don't want to teleport too close and then get in trouble. So yeah, we'll go over here. I'm assuming that we're probably going to use X's for something with this.
Tough. Keep your guard up.
I wonder if it's optional, though. Like, it's blue, which means that it's optional, but I mean... I wonder if it's actually optional, right? Oh, God. Not yet. No, no, no. Hold off. I want to save my game. There's just monsters right there, so it was not exactly a place that I was thinking about. Alright, let's see. You were able to stop the red ring temporarily? You are? How do you stop the red ring temporarily? I've always just, spun past them. All I know how to do is scan. I don't know how to actually stop the red ring. Enter the ruins. Something I want to do first before we head in. Calling up... Yeah. Calling up the murder kids. What are they doing now, I wonder? Hey, Custom! It's this rigging.
Attack from the front. I'm not sure whether to call that bold or senseless.
Near the wall where you hack it says to check. Oh! That's what I get for not checking those walls, huh? I prefer the former if it's all the same to you. You've got your men nice and spread out at the moment. And that leaves you wide open for an ambush.
You would side with them, Rosette?
I would, yes. We're able to discuss the details of our present circumstances. You would see there is no cause for conflict. However, I understand that company protocol will not allow for a peaceful resolution to this matter.
Correct. The moment you made a deal with the Oathbreaker, the chance of a ceasefire vanished. You may make your case after your capture.
Yeah, we'd be dead if we don't win this, so, you know. I'm sorry, but that won't work for us. We have the upper hand in numbers, if only just slightly. Prepare to get thrashed. Here we come, Custom.
Fools.
Yeah, Van already made the call. And there it goes.
A sniper? They're using shock rounds! Damn! Where's it coming from? We factored in all possible sniping points, so how... Could it be?
It's the glinting bullet one. That's crazy sniping there.
I could do this shit in my sleep!
God, you have such an annoying voice.
Oh, you want me to give you some cover fire? And against that elite squad from Marduk? Ooh, sounds fun. I'm in!
Great. The only condition is that you can't kill anyone. You're free to incapacitate them, but I want 0 casualties. We also want your sis to help us on the battlefield. Oh, and don't go shooting us. We clear, kid?
That bossy old fart ordering me around kind of pissed me off. But I'll give him props. Asking for our help takes balls. So I'll give it to him, even if it's just this once.
Where are these shots coming from? Get back!
They don't seem to be all that bothered about things. Oh, he's doing the same thing. Costum's doing the exact same thing.
What the hell? That bastard nearly tore my frickin' head off! How'd he even know where to aim?
Is this guy for real?
One thing's for sure. Gossam can definitely handle himself.
Truly, goddamn.
Yes, we cannot afford to underestimate him, even when he's in a weakened state.
Don't move! That boy must be the glinting bullet I've heard about. We were under the assumption that he and the girl from Longport were working with Harwood. I can hardly believe it. You really did form an alliance with them.
Yes and no. You know, I'll tell you about it later.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated than that. Wish we could sit down and explain our circumstances, but... No need. We know everything we need to know. Except for their threat level, which we were unable to determine at the eroded cave. That said, I will be more than happy to hear you out once you're within our custody. Men, assume formation Delta.
It's like a broken record.
Yes, sir! Damn. Guess we've still got a fight on our hands.
This squadron is on the same level as an elite Jaeger unit, but I know we can defeat them.
He's here to beat Shizuna, so I feel like this is not going to be any harder.
We can do this, everyone!
Hi, Yorda.
Why did I agree to help? This fight looks like it'll be a serious pain. Fine, I guess I can pulverize 1 or 2 of them. I should have just said my alarm clock didn't go off.
Oh, yeah. The alarm clock excuse is the oldest trick in the book. You know, we've got a similar vibe going.
Kind of, huh?
Not the time, Nadia. Focus.
Alright, what do we got? 2 dudes and Custom.
Beginning enemy suppression.
Not that big of a deal. 70,000? Yeah, not nearly as scary as it was fighting Shizuna at like 190,000 or whatever. Alright, and these guys back here at 15, 16? Yeah, nothing at all. Do we want to go big immediately, or do we want to, like... yeah. We may as well just go big immediately. Alright. Big attack. I mean, I may as well just do this, right? May as well do ye old side attack, and then move from there. I think I probably just want to use the Azure Sunray, to be honest with you, though. Like, even though I could finish off both of those basic bitches, I could do a lot more damage to just cost him straight up. So I think that might be the move. Also, that one's already feared, so nah. It wasn't the one that was attacking, though. No way, Jose. Yeah, no way indeed. Attacking that one instead. Whatever, we'll take it. Alright, Cosmo, what do you got? I think I missed the van. Yeah, missed the van, but did some pretty serious damage to everybody else. Oh, I don't have Rosette in the party. That explains something.
I'll help.
Okay, yeah, I want to swap out you for Rosette.
Your turn. Leave this to me.
So I need to go and put up a nice little cobalt curtain. Where's Yorda? And she's right there. Okay, yeah, this is good. May as well give her a little shield as well. Miss Rain. Actually, I maybe should have waited a minute for that. It's fine. It's fine. I was thinking maybe I should have done that instead. I should have swapped Nadia for Rosette and then had two damage dealers there instead, but whatever. I'll just go with Blue's Nova then. Big old fancy magic attack. He's feared, he can't move. Nah, coward. Alright, I got another shard boost coming up, so we may as well do that. Easy does it. Can I hit all three of these? Yeah, I can. And this is going to be a guaranteed critical followed up. Love that. Instantaneous mark. Big critical attack. Should probably think with Yorda, actually, another thing about it, because she's going to be doing something. Cross Cipher.
I can't continue. They're more persistent than expected.
Just you and me now, Cosm. At 38,000 as well. You're not looking so hot there, buddy. Not looking so hot. I got a lot of shards as well. I could go and follow up with Nadia. Might not be a bad idea. Actually, Nadia's got her one attack going on right now. So after that, though, maybe after with the critical that Swin's got. You know what? I'll just go with the basic attack. It's kind of weird to just go with the basic attack, but we'll take it. Rosetta. Yeah, we'll just go basic attack again. 162. Yeah. Don't want to spend too much just yet. Oh, yo. He's all powered up now. He's all serious. And then, yeah. Blue's Nova, bring that down. Only 3,000. Not all that much, to be honest with you. Got another shard boost here. Nana Festival!
I'll cut you up.
I don't think we really got to see much with Yorda when we were fighting beforehand. So nice having an extra. So nice having an extra like that.
My move now.
My move now. I got all this. I got all the points in the world. I may as well, right? I may as well. Azure Sunray, do we want to go with this? Yeah, let's just go with a basic attack. Follow up with that. Boink, boink. It's already charged up. And yeah, I get a lot from Van as well, so it's fine. Stunned up. I mean, I may as well just use a EX chain then. Follow up with the Van, and then yeah, he's probably done right here. Victory's within reach. Easy. I probably didn't need to use Yorda and X's, but I mean, I'll take them. I'll take them. Now, do it! Sure, whatever. We got him. You serious? After all that fighting, the best we could do is power off his weapon and hold him in place. I mean, hey, it works. He's out of action, at least for now. Well played. Is that what you were planning from the start? Wonder how this would have went if we didn't have them. Pretty much. Knew a head-to-head encounter with you would be suicide. Would have preferred to beat your ass fair and square, but we had to compromise. A wise decision. However, don't think I will accept defeat so readily. Reinforcements are almost assuredly on their way. You can expect an ambush by the time you finish investigating the ruins. I wouldn't be so sure about that. In fact, we've actually buying time for our other plan at this very moment. We're not so foolish to think that we could take the entirety of your unit head-on. Wait, other plan? This is the first I'm hearing of this. Sir, the other units have pinpointed the sniper's location. They're attacking his position as we speak. Very well. You may join the others. I'll be right behind you. SOS! Help! Don't got me pinned down here! Spiky-haired bastard set me up! Gotta kill his ass! You tricked us. We do not appreciate being played. Nah, you played yourself. Your bro was shooting all those splashy bullets like a madman. He was bound to get some unwanted attention. Better run along, kiddo. It's gonna be Swiss cheese before long. Screw you, old man. We're so gonna get you for this. Tee hee ha ha. I think I like that girl. I'm gonna kidnap her and make her my siesta sister. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Might be hard to pin her down when she can disappear at the drop of a hat. So, we cool now? Fortunately for you, yes. It's clear those two are closer to the Oathbreaker than you are, so we will be prioritizing their capture. That was a load off our backs. Now we can investigate the area at our leisure. Here, take this. Oh yeah? A key card? Could be for that building we came across. We found it this morning in a prefabricated hut on the western side of the restricted area. Be in your guard. I get the sense there's a malevolent force at work there. In fact, I believe it may be dwelling within this place as well. I wonder what that malevolent force could be. Good question. Thanks for the heads up. Not sure what we're supposed to be looking out for, but we'll be on our toes regardless.
Wait, Qasim! I just wanted to say that after fighting you, I think I finally get it. I understand the path that you've chosen.
But do you comprehend its challenges? When I come face to face with my opponent, even if they are my own flesh and blood, I never back down. A warrior's resolve cannot be shaken. The fires within must never waver. There are many winding roads that a warrior can take. Some, unfortunately, go astray on paths that are paved with falsehoods. Think well on this and come to your own conclusions. Remember, Farida, only you can determine how to wield your flame.
It's always so abstract whenever he talks to Farid, isn't he? What's up, Apple? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Nadia's so unhinged just like me, for real? Yeah, right? Nadia is very fun. A very relatable, fun character. Fairy? What was that all about?
It's nothing. I'm all good. Don't worry. Let's just get back to work.
Okay.
We've still got some ruins to search, don't we?
Yeah, and we need to get that done before some other group sniffs us out. Alright then. Not too bad. Yeah, Nadia's a little hurt. Everybody's at about 100. Rosette's at 194, and Judith's a little bit under that. Hey, look, the hearts. I saw in the corner of my eye that like little reactive heart things. I almost never see those things active. Not a very common thing to be using. Wandy, what's up, Minkyu? Welcome in, glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well. We are in the middle of some pretty spoiler-heavy territories, so no worries if you're just gonna lurk, but always appreciate hearing you stop by without March 15th, 4:12 p.m. Don't know why I thought of Smokey Bear saying, only you can prevent wildfires. Wasn't it forest fires? Like, only you can prevent forest fires. God, does Smokey Bear even exist anymore? I feel like they haven't seen anything about Smokey Bear in forever. Right, there's not much to see here. Not surprised, we didn't find anything when we checked the place yesterday either. Still, Qasim did say there's a malevolent force on the prowl. Not sensing anything myself, but then again, occult stuff really isn't my forte. Occult? That's a weird word. Anyways, I do feel something, even if it's kind of faint. One thing's for sure, it definitely wasn't here yesterday. It feels dark and murky. I don't know where it's coming from or why it feels that way, though. Well, your senses are sharper than mine. Not getting any weird vibes at all. The site was constructed by prehistoric civilizations that stands as a vestige to animism. You can find these in several other places as well. Scholars are of the opinions that their origins and customs differ by country and region. Whatever the case, there's got to be some reason these things are here. I bet 10,000 mirror that the Oathbreaker puts us up to this whole charade so we can figure out why. Except he probably knows everything here. Except he probably knows everything there is to know about them. He is their rightful owner, after all. Yeah, I'm sure he's inspected all of these ruins himself after he bought the island. If he wanted us to conduct a legitimate investigation, he would have said so when he gave us a request. Instead, he got us prancing around this dumbass island on this dumbass tour, with a few fight for our lives breaks in between. I'd give anything to know what he's really after. I'll just have to make the guy spill the beans when all is said and done. You alright, Katre? Something on your mind? No, not really. Let's get moving. We wasted enough time here as is. Next up is the final checkpoint, right? Yeah. Only one place left to go, and that's the abandoned building in the western part of the restricted area. We weren't able to get in earlier, but I think we'll have a bit more luck now that we've got this key card. Don't forget Calvard warned us about that place. You need to be extra careful going in. Alright, let's make sure we have everything we need before we go. Hell yeah. What's up, Sky? Other Sky, welcome on in. Glad to see. Thank you for stopping on by. Appreciate the follow on the Twitch side as well. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fabled Age Twitch side edition. Oh man. But yeah, how you doing, Sky? Hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you as always. We're playing some Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2, and yeah, we're in like this intermission part right now, and it's being very obtuse. This is the best way to describe it. Very obtuse at the moment. Doing good. Got a bag full of snacks from work. Oh, hell yeah, Minkyu. They changed it, but yes. Changed what, but yes. The Smokey Bear? Yeah, they changed him. But he's still around. Instead, you can focus on wildfire prevention. I see. Doing good, so we're playing Dead by Daylight. Ooh, the spring trap bringing out...
this one looks tough.
Bringing some life back into Dead by Daylight, from what I've heard. I don't know. Whenever I think of the FNAF, right, the Five Nights at Freddy's, I definitely don't think about Springtrap. I definitely think more of like the Freddy Fazbear. But
welcome. I've got all your support needs covered.
I need 8 more monsters. Okay, can't do this just yet. Oh well. But it looks pretty interesting. I also haven't thought about Five Nights at Freddy's or Dead by Daylight in a very long time, though. So it's kind of funny how these two are both coming out at the exact same time. Judas at 160, so yeah, I may as well hitches and stitches. Move our way through. Beat him up! 194, not bad.
Yippee!
We rule.
Good, Nadia.
Why is Nadia so hurt?
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
Rowdy crowd indeed. Some of these guys die. Okay, one of them died. 196. Let's go with Swin. Hitches and stitches again. Just the best way of going this. Because if these are 4 deaths, then that'll be 40 CP for Swin. I think one of them died beforehand, so we only got 30. But still, what a good chunk of experience there. What a good chunk of that. Yeah, 196, 200, 105, 132. If we ever get multiple turns, Van will be getting his. I could also just fight 6 more enemies, and I'll be good to go. So yeah, sure, whatever. Let's fight this thing.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you? Stun. Ads are over. Welcome back from ads. One download resumed? Huh? Why did you resume the download?
Take him out.
I know that this had an update, but like I paused it for a reason. Don't resume my downloads. The hell?
Stay on guard.
Like ZZ had an update, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll do that later, whenever I'm not streaming, not when it's going right now. Get out of here! Don't do that. The hell? That's just messed up. I don't want to link up with you. I want to link up with Swin. Nah. Oh, I can't hit that one anymore. I can't see. This one, that one. Does it hit everybody? I think that hits everybody. So hard to see camera angles sometimes. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We can win.
Doesn't help that I'm half colorblind. Haha. Mace, welcome back from the ads. Yeah, Twitch is, I mean, actually both of them have ads. I'm affiliate on Twitch and I'm a YouTube partner, so yeah, they both have ads. Both of them have ads. Appreciate you all sitting through them, but I do apologize for the ads. But I mean, hey, on Twitch at least you can, if you want to pay for a subscription, ayo, you can get ad-free viewing that way, as well as all of the emotes. That would I'd recommend that. But I mean, hey, if you don't have the money, then don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Freddy Fazbear is definitely the mascot of the FNAF series, but I think Springtrap is one of the most important characters in the lore. I don't know what the lore is. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
What is that? I don't recall seeing those monsters before. These enemies are nocturnal, it seems. I would advise proceeding with caution.
Oh, yeah! It's raw material hunting time!
We look like some kind of monster hunting party to you?
Hey, yo, Monster Hunter reference, let's go. Hey, is this the new enemy? I don't know. What's canonically one of the scariest, I think? I don't know. I haven't really put too much time or effort into FNAF. I don't know the lore, I don't know the characters that well. Like, I do know, like, there's the Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. I remember those. And then there's the Springtrap. Then, like, I don't know. There's the ones that I remember. I remember, like, hearing about all those. I really don't remember much about the Five Nights at Freddy lore. So maybe it came out at the time that I was not... It was not advertised for me, right? I'm not a FNAF kid. I did not grow up on the FNAF. I was already in college when that stuff came out, so I was kind of looking at it like, mascot horror? Nah, that's just kind of weird. That's just weird. I don't need that stuff. So I've never got into it. Death Jar Jar. Ayo, nice. That's a nice emote you got there. Have I ever played the Dead by Daylight, though? Yeah, I have played Dead by Daylight before. A very long time ago, though. I played it, like, I had it on my Xbox, right? Or one of my friends had it on Xbox that I was, like, game sharing with. I can't quite remember how it was, but... Yeah, I did play it a long time ago. And it was pretty fun. I enjoyed myself. But I don't know if I'll go back to it. I've thought about it, but I really don't want to buy it. Because, I mean, to be charging full price for a game that I've already played before... And I don't know how much I'd really realistically play it anymore. But I've thought about it. If it goes on sale for like $10, I might pick it up again and play with some friends. I know Droplet's been wanting to play some Dead by Daylight. I know in one part of Canada there was a mild controversy when they replaced Smokey with a more furry firefox. I think her name was Ember, but I could be wrong. Instead of preventing wildfires, she was meant to promote living with fire. I mean, there's something to be said about that, though, to be honest with you. Like, the thing about... with nature, right? And, like, wildfires in particular, is that you do have to... There is like, efficient burning, right? There's things you need to burn to keep nature... I don't know, like cleanse it, I suppose, would be the best word to describe it. Like, you can get too many trees, and it'll suck up all the juice out of the ground, right? Suck up all of the liquid. And so you can have too many trees. That is definitely a very real thing you can have. It's too many trees. And so, like, it goes back in time to, like, the Native Americans and whatnot, right? They would go through and they would burn certain trees to keep nature in balance. And so there's something to be said about living with fire and
I wish I could stay like this forever.
Burning certain things just to make sure it's fine. Hi, you two. How you doing? Sensing afterworldly presence from the newer looking building over there. You know, like those who dare to enter never come back alive sort of vibe. Called that we was going to have a horror at this beach resort. What is this, a low-budget horror flick? Side note, I do have an ancient exorcism technique up my sleeve, but with something as muddled as this, you're better off leaving it to the experts. And we just happen to have one or two of them right here on the island. Yeah, we do. Everything has come, the curtain could fall upon this man before long. Should be here to bear witness to whatever it may bring. Alright, Kuragane. Do I want to go back there and talk to people at the resort? I don't know if I really do or not. Can't go that way. No new blue marks have been brought up. Yeah, I do want to go back to the villa. I do. I really do. Control burns. Yeah, it's actually an important thing. Like, fire is, you know, it is a destructive force, but at the same time, it is something that that has a place in nature, so. You know, J-Rouse as powerful as Nadia would likely be just as unhinged as her when it comes to combat. She's not even really that strong in the lore, which is funny. Like, she's very smart, but she's not really strong necessarily. Like, she knows how to kill, but like her killing comes from like assassination techniques and whatnot. She's not pure Baron though, you know? She's not like super strong, but it's just the way that she plays in game that she's actually broken. FNAF is just overhyped? Yeah, I agree with that. It is something that, like, if you was a preteen when it came out, it was so up your alley. So like people, the Zoomers, right? The Zoomers really love FNAF because it was like definitely targeted more towards like the preteens at that time. But me being like 8 to 10 years older than that, I was like, nah, it's not really targeted for me. So I never got into it. But yeah, all of the kids that were like growing up watching YouTube and whatnot, they're definitely more into that stuff, and that's why it kind of blew up. I feel like a lot of it's nostalgia for them as well, because like all these kids are now like 18 or 20 years old now. They're like young adults now, so yeah, they've got their they got like some nostalgia for that kind of thing. It doesn't even take that long for nostalgia to really like take effect. And nostalgia is a weird thing like that. But yeah, control burns is a very important thing in nature. Well, welcome back, everyone. This is Jita, so this is where you were. Yes, my brother and Najee went outside to defend against monster attacks. Meanwhile, the crew of the Harvat have been hard at work repairing the ship. That being the case, I decided to do my part and assist the people at the villa. It's a bit unbecoming of me to trouble a princess with my managerial duties, but Her Highness sorted out this mess more calmly than I ever could. She even put together staff assignments and an emergency manual. And credit is all yours for having such thorough disaster preparations in place. Mr. Towson now also helping out. And what if I am? Mr. Towson here has some familiarity with the orbital technology as the Verne Company's former chief executive. So he's lending us his expertise in stabilizing the island's communications. The worst case scenario is that if the situation remains as is, with all communications offline and no liners coming to port, to account for that, I've readied some alternative solutions, such as opening up our facilities on the Harvat. Mr. Towson wouldn't know all that much about such a technical subject. Maybe his ex-CEO probably drove him to flex his non-existent know-how. So what are you two whispering about over there? I carried the Verne Company on my back and brought its inventions into the world for years. It's only natural that I would have basic knowledge on the majority of orbital machines. It's very heartening to hear, Mr. Towson. Someone tells me Her Highness is just throwing him a bone. Well, give it your best try. Getting stable comms lined up will definitely go a long way. Indeed. What else do we got around here? Anybody? Got some people upstairs, people over there. Who's in our room? Who's in our room? Oh, it's just this guy again. Mr. Coolio, or whatever. Ayo, Coolio! And there's Nina. Where's, Esmery? Even after subtracting what we used for first aid today, there should still be enough medical supplies to last us. We won't have to worry about emergency rations for the time being, neither. Would you stamp these forms for me, Amia? Okay. Working hard, I see. Helping with the inventory. Yes, I have nothing but time on my hands, so I decided to relieve the staff of some of their tasks. We're double-checking that our stock is sufficient in the event that we're still stranded here tomorrow. It would be best if we could get the ships and communications back in working order again. It does put my heart at ease a bit to know we're prepared for the worst. Daddy's working hard too, so I gotta do the same. Sorry you guys got dragged into this, but it's nice to see that things are in good hands here. We better get a move on too. Everybody's safety depends on it. Indeed. Is Esmery upstairs, or is she outside? Where's the SC? SC! Oh, that's an old man. She might be over that way then. On the other side of the beach. The beach. Ayo, let's go catch a wave. Except we're not catching any waves anytime soon. Oh, there's somebody over here as well. That's Marielle. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Been holding my breath ever since I started hearing gunfire and all-out combat. Been making your way around the island, right? Anything new to report? Nothing definitive, sad to say. But that just means the next place we're headed is bound to be a bullseye. I hope so. You know, the reason I came along on this trip was to chase a lead on a private investor known as E.H. He's part of the upper echelons of the society and for years had his fingers in several pies in both Musseldom and Longport. Found out that a few years back, he used part of his funds to accumulate the funds he accumulated to acquire and operate to this island. Did he now? Nice sleuthing. Come a long way from running on nothing but pure instinct. Oh, shucks. Wouldn't have made it this far if it weren't for all of the help I've gotten from others. That and a few pinches of luck. Besides, I still don't have an idea of why the person pulling the strings have purchased this place to begin with. It's almost like his goal is to cause a commotion on Nemeth specifically, but it doesn't really make much sense, huh? Guess that's a dead end. Some reporter I am, huh? Don't worry though, what I lack in expertise I'll make up for in raw, unfiltered effort. Appreciate that, but don't go driving yourself into the ground. Take your time digging into things. A little wait is worth it to see if your journalistic perspective can bring it to the table. Thanks. I'll try not to let you guys down. Stay safe out there, okay? Okay. Now, where's Essie? Where's, well, there's Sharid and Najee. Oh, and there's Essie. Yippee! And Sharid, what are you and the associate professor up to? We were accompanying Esmery as she went around adjusting the streetlights around the villa. Asked her to raise her standard monster repelling outputs all the way up to maximum level. Having completed that, our next order of business is keeping a lookout around the beach. I was almost attacked several times along the way. It's a good thing those two were strong enough to protect me. Now that I'm finished, the chances of the villa being targeted by monsters should be slim to none. Great job, Essie. Don't hold back with the praise, Katre. Najee and I will continue to guard the surrounding areas. Those at the villa will be safe in our hands, so go on and attend to whatever it is needs doing. Reliable as ever. We'll just hustle ahead then. Hurrah. What are my stats looking like? 187, 200, 200, 198. That's good. Oh, we're good. Okay, have a small lull in work. Is that what you were saying earlier, Duke? About the save me? Was you drowning in your work? Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that you got yourself a little bit of a break. Yeah, appreciate you stopping on by when you got a chance. Always glad to have you around. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully today's not doing too crazy for you. Yeah, hopefully it gets a little bit easier now that it's getting down to the afternoon hours. People are stupid. Yeah. That is very fair. That is very true. But yeah, we just vibing around with some Legend of Heroes today, having ourselves a good time. Some people should not be allowed to drive. Oh, definitely. Oh, I definitely agree with that. Like my biggest complaint about driving, right? I actually quite enjoy being in a vehicle and driving around. I think it's a lot of fun. But I absolutely hate driving on roads because, oh my god, I do not trust people to not play bumper cars with you. And, you know, you see a couple of bad accidents and then you're just like, yes, that could be me. I'd really rather not. So I always get so anxious whenever I drive in real life. Like, that's a very expensive piece of machinery you're driving around that could very easily just kill somebody. And people don't really treat it as such. A lot of people just kind of are very lackadaisical about it. Yeah, I forgot that you said you work in that type of industry. That's you'd be definitely seeing the best of some people, wouldn't you? Definitely be seeing the best of some people. There we go. So, it really was a key for this door. I wonder what this building was used for. For being in a closed-off area, it seems surprisingly well maintained. Do not see any signage, but I believe it's safe to assume it's a research facility of some kind. Hey, you've been spacing out on us a lot, kiddo. Sure you're alright. No one will judge you if you want to sit this one out, you know. I'm quite alright, thank you. Shall we, Van? Sure. I'm gonna find out that Katre's also a homunculus. That'd be wild. Total loss? Oh. That's fun. That's fun. Semi-truck drivers have gotten really bad too? Oh, yeah. Actually, there's a story recently about that here with my grandparents. Like, they were driving, and there's a semi-truck, like, there's road work going on the highway, and so, like, my grandpa was trying to, like, he's getting up there in the ages. I can't dissuade that. Like, he's definitely getting up there in the ages. But, yeah, he was driving. There was a semi-truck. It was one lane because of construction going on, and so he collided into the traffic cones. So, yeah, nothing bad happened though. Like, it was a victimless crime and all that, a victimless accident. But still sucks that he's got to go and deal with that, you know. Still sucks that he's got to deal with that. But yeah, there was a semi-truck driver that was going through and wasn't letting him get on the interstate, and with it only being the one lane, yeah. Bad situation. A bad situation all in all. But, you know, is what it is, I suppose. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Oh god, are we gonna die? We're gonna go in here and die. We're gonna get our first death of the chapter. Did you guys feel that? Or I guess death of the stream. Good to know my imagination isn't going haywire. Not this time, at least. What's going on? Not sure, but might not be a bad idea to have our trigger fingers ready, so to speak. Ruined lab. But yeah, like, there's been a lot of information about Katre that just kind of... I don't know, it's interesting, right? Just kind of has me assuming that he might be a homunculus. It would explain a few things about why he's so unconfident about his body and, like, who he is. That looks like poison, I'll be honest with you.
What's with this sudden chill? Everyone looks notably pale. I cannot imagine they all fell ill simultaneously, but...
Something's going on, though. Good thing we got the Genesis around. If we all gonna die, it'll be fine. Security level 3. We've only done security level 2s up to this point, so... It's gonna be the hardest hack of our life. So far, at least. 2-minute time limit. Wow. Alright. This is an easy one. That's a good lock. Do me a solid and open up. I'm so not patient enough that I want to, like, use the, I want to use the speed up mode, the high speed function. But on the same hand, I really don't. Are you gonna come this way? No. Oh, this is one of those things where I can check that thing to get it to freeze, right? So I should go this way and then install. Oh, I see how it is. Okay. Okay. Easy. No sweat indeed. Oh, okay, yeah, you're coming this way, it's fine. Confirming surroundings. Let's go this way, this way, this way. Nice and simple. Halfway there, only on the time limit we've got. Should just go straight forward. Nothing going back and forth like that. Oh, this is a checkpoint this way. Interesting. I mean, I may as well take it. Can I get to that one over there before he comes back? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Must investigate Katre further. Yeah, I feel like we're going to be getting a lot more story about who Katre is in this game. Oh, that's the end, the goal right there. Alright, come on, hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up. And we're good to go. Easy. Easy victory. Didn't even need that checkpoint. Waste of time. Truly. That's actually a lot easier than some of the level 2 locks that I've had to deal with. Phoenix, 2 SP. Yippee! But yeah, Katre's always been weird. Like, even like the first time that we interacted with Katre, right? Van was like, excuse me, what are your pronouns? And stuff like that, considering... Yeah, Katre definitely looks like a femboy, but could also be just a, you know, a petite lady. Like, there's a lot going on with them. I was supposed to go in that room, but instead I went outside, and now I'm getting a... Interesting. You guys doing okay? Yeah, I think I'll be alright. I'm certainly better off now than when we were in the research lab. Has to be something more to all that, right? Probably, yeah, but gotta deal with the situation at hand. Something smells off way over there. I think I know why. Some people over by the abandoned village. Want to negotiate with them. It'd be a gamble, but we don't got many other options right now. Oh, if I open up that door, am I gonna die? And, like, what we need to do is go over here and fight the Grossritter and Iscariot instead? Oh, I might have just, saved our lives by getting nosy and going somewhere else entirely. You love to see it. Alright, I'm gonna swap you out and you out. Yeah. As much as Nadia is very useful in combat,
Here goes.
in these, like, active combats, in turn-based combat, she's not as great. Though if I get a free art, right, I could swap her in for that and use a Pluto's Nova. Which would be peak. Which would be peak. But yeah, homunculus definitely exists in this game, considering we've had Altina and Millium. So, like, it's definitely a real thing. Oh, damn. Guess we didn't need to hunt you down after all. You guys have been standing here for like 6 hours. What are you doing? You walked into the lion's den willingly. How bold. Celeste and Leon. And they've got the monk boys with them. You came here of your own accord, even knowing what would befall you for doing so. Yet I don't sense that you've come to surrender. Damn, didn't think they'd all be here together. It's gonna be hard to talk them all down. What you guys feuding like literally just yesterday? When did you all get buddy-buddy? Trust me, I ain't over the moon about this arrangement, but we've got a common purpose. The commander gave us an earful for all of our infighting, so we're attempting a bit of performative peacemaking. A compromise every once in a while never hurt anyone, even if we do still hate you with every fiber of our being. Our orders from on high were to work with the Grossritter for this mission. Prior to that, we were merely enjoying a restful vacation on Nemeth Island, like all of the others. I see little problem in us uniting our efforts. Just our luck. Well, I'm not surprised that you're after the Oathbreaker, but if you're willing to work with these monks, that must mean even the Grossritter doesn't care if he's taken in alive or dead, am I right? Uh-huh. He was branded a heretic a long time ago, and now it's time for him to pay the piper. He may have helped get rid of Pandemonium, but that doesn't let him off the hook. Like we said before, the artifacts we retrieved from Almata went missing. We're almost certain the Thousand Oathbreaker was behind their theft. Are you serious? But what need would he have for them? We haven't grasped the full breadth of his plans, but there is simply no ignoring him any longer. And those who would side with him are an accessory to his sin.
Well, this is just great. Even the clergy isn't willing to lend us in here.
Are we surprised? No, not really.
Can't offer us the benefit of the doubt? Even after everything we went through in Messeldom?
Oh, I'm sure you got your reasons. That ain't in question. But we gotta take him down before he makes his next move. We all might pay the price. We've got 2 requests for you. 1, stand down. 2, tell us what the Oathbreaker's after and where he's at.
If only I could.
Not gonna be able to do that, sorry. Long story short, we can't.
You can't, hmm? Curious. Well, I would love to learn the reasons as to why. We just don't have the time.
I also find it very funny how Sailor's eyes change from blue to green depending on the lighting.
We must determine whether you are heretics or not.
We should have known it'd come to this.
Oh, don't worry. I did.
Well, so much for negotiations. Time for plan B. Hit him with everything you've got!
Think you can take us? Fine. Bring it!
Why do we have this dark energy around us? That's...
Spit it out! Where the hell is the Oathbreaker?
We'll make you spill your guts one way or another.
Now, show us what you're capable of.
Yeah, I hear all of you. I hear you all. Interesting, though. Alright, first and foremost, let's move up with Aaron. May as well, right? Gonna be getting a shard boost soon enough. So yeah, may as well go all out to deal with these guys. Phoenix Dance, baby! Those guys are done for. These 3 are already kind of hurt. Nah, bitch-ass monks. Yeah, 56,000, 55,000, 55,000. Not too bad overall. Definitely nowhere near Shizuna's level. And I'll take that every damn chance that I get. Can I get a nice side? Probably should have looked at this first and then... Where is your side? Good God. Okay, well I can get... I don't know if I care about the side boost necessarily. I'd rather be linked up with Aaron. So, yeah, we'll do this. And if I can get my next shard right here, I can. May as well do it then.
Something's off with them.
You don't say. I think Leon's got the most hit points right here. He definitely strikes me as the one who would have the least amount of hit points.
Let's see what you're made
but also, yeah, level 36. They're quite literally 10 levels above where I have them at. That's fine. As much as I'd love to use that attack, I think I really need to just go more of a wide range. So, yeah. Vandalize Raid. Love being able to swap between my S-breaks, though. It's so nice.
What the hell?
Nah.
Something isn't right.
Yeah. Something isn't right at all. Kind of hoping that you guys were just going to just be done and over with at that point, but it's fine. Can I... These guys are... Oh, there we go. There we go. Can I get another side on Leon there? Nah, not quite. Okay, whatever. At least I can get a side on both of these two, and then I can follow up with an S-break from Swin, considering... Yeah. We got that. So this is going to be a critical S-break. Cross Cypher.
Your move resets.
Very nice. Very, very nice all across the board. Right, Cobalt Curtain. Give that to all of us. And we should be fine. Let's see what you got.
Holy Testaments.
Oracular Armor. Okay. That's only damage up. It's nothing too crazy. Alright, S-break from Leon. Half of our shields. We're okay with that. Salus hasn't had a turn. No, she did. She had a turn way earlier. That's right. Got a lot of freeze. A whole lot of freeze going on. I can try, at the very least. Can't move. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, to be honest with you, but it's fine. I don't have Recuria on her, though, unfortunately. I do have it on Swin, though, so... Could also got an S-Break coming up over there. Honestly, I think right now, instead of anything else, we'll attack Leon, because he did have the most hit points. We'll see what happens. Yeah. She's gonna use an S-Break now as well. Yeah. Lost all of our shields, but it's fine. He's using something. Lost Mobius. That's gonna hurt. It's fine, though. Frigid pain. Back to being icy. Everybody's hurt. Okay. Our turn. A lot of freezing. I think it's just time for us to leave then. I think it's time for me to get out of there. Yeah, the fire and the ice. Great combination. Oh, we feared Leon. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, I may as well... How much damage? 12, 10, 5... 12 yeah, we're fine. We're good. I'm just gonna go ahead and do... yeah, just go with a basic attack. Linked up with Swin is fine. And then, yeah. Use her...
Now or never.
Grim Cat... Use a Grim Cat... Grim Knight... Waltz... Whatever. Leon's down.
You're up, Theron.
Ah, that's it. 4,000, 5,000. Yeah, swap you out. I'm gonna go with Fairy. May as well. Should I use Nadia? Let's use Nadia.
Guess who's back?
Just because I'd rather have Nadia here in the fight. And then, yeah, sure. We'll just keep with Judith. Go with the big attack. Yeah, we'll just go with the big attack. 5,000, 4,000. Yeah, you. Hit him with this, and then we're done. And with this, we win!
Here we go.
I was gonna use Stitches and Stitches, but it's fine. Could it be your... Oh, probably. Alright. Why do we look so worn down? We won the fight. Damn it all. And yes, Katre, you two okay? I'm alright. I won't go down that easy.
We may have to use it, Celise.
You bastards!
Glacial seal of mine,
shining from the abyss. Incinerate impurities from within!
Glaciate impurities. Incinerate impurities. We have this, like, evil energy around us. We won the fight, though, so I'm just saying. I want that noted. Were we haunted? Like, they used their fire and ice powers to purify us? And here I thought they were going to burn us to a crisp or encase us in a big block of ice. Okay, start talking. Where the hell did you pick up that curse? That curse also seemed to have been mixed in with some sort of virus. That explains why you sought us out. Why did you not say all this from the... Actually, we didn't afford you much of a chance to present your case, now did we? Well, I doubt we would have made a good one, seeing as how we didn't know what we were infected with. Just relied on my nose and gut, which told me you guys could help, and as usual, my hunch was on point. Wow, this dumbass has all the goddamn luck in the world. Of all people, why did Ados take a shine to you over the pupils of Master who aren't hopeless miscreants? Though I would hold off on celebrating, you're not out of the woods yet, I'm afraid. We aren't? Some have decided, but I suspect the virus is still in our systems. It may behoove you to know that a condition has been placed on this cursed infection of yours. I believe it has been adjusted to manifest in full force once you have crossed the threshold in a specific location. Thanks to our stigmas and the Vice Captain's multiplex spiritual mark, the virus is presently bound in its current state. It doesn't appear to be contagious, but do keep in mind that the protection will only last for an hour at most. You, kinda lost me for most of that explanation, but I got the last part. An hour's plenty. Now we can explore the lab to our heart's content. Right, be able to enter that room. Just thinking about that stupid place since shows down my spine. I kinda want to see what those events would have been like if I died, but at the same time, oh well. Looks like I owe you all one. This is unless you still want to go another round. Nah, we're good. Also, did I just straight up kill your buddies? They're not here anymore. Nah, we're good. Might be the king of all morons, but I know you aren't stupid enough to team up with the Oathbreaker willingly. Plus, thanks to you, got a better grasp of the negative energy that's swirling around this island. It's a good point. May factor into our theory about why this abandoned village is here. Perhaps? Never mind. We shouldn't entertain the thought until we have irrefutable proof. If the hypothesis is correct, then it must be at the root of the Oathbreaker's plan. Hey, don't leave us hanging. Come on, what's your theory? I must suspect that there is something endemic in this place, or perhaps on the island itself. Well, if you do confirm your theory, give us a holler. The knowledge could come in handy. No promises. Oh, and by the way, don't expect us to save your sorry asses like this again. Remember that we aren't your one-stop shop for healing and purification. Do try and stay alive if you can. We need you to bring us information on the Oathbreaker after all is said and done. And that, I can do. These guys are the least priest-like priests I've ever met. They must give Sal vibes, if anything. I wouldn't go that far. A few things they said did bug me, though. Well, we can worry about that after another time. Right now, we need to inspect the laboratory. Agreed. We're up against the clock, so let's hurry. Yippee!
Vitals falling. Current levels dangerous.
Yeah, look at that. 253, 623. Swin and Aaron are quite low as well. Tee-hee. Ha-ha. I'm almost dead. Alright, well, anyways. Use this device and,
I wish I could stay like this forever.
no longer dead. Can we look this way? Because there's a bunch of treasures around in this little area as well. And I didn't get the option to go to last time, so... Can we do it now? No, nothing over here. Looked like a definite fishing spot right there, but I guess not. I guess it's fine. Treasure chest!
I smell treasure.
I smell treasure! Celestial bomb. We'll take it. Not too bad, not too shabby. That connects to this. And then this just goes all the way over here. Alright, cool. Do I want to fight these things?
Careful.
Not really.
It's above an A-level threat.
I think somebody got hit there. Red metal. That's pretty good. Yeah, these giant crabs are very annoying.
There's so many. What a pain.
180, 120. We'll fight these things then. We may as well fight these things then. Just because I am in need of some craft points. I think go with Judith. Sharp boost, hitches and stitches. Yeah, we should be pretty solid. Yeah, 177. 140. Resets at 199, so she's pretty much peaked out. I need to swap some characters around. Just because I prefer to have characters in certain places. Yeah, we'll put Swin in for now. I'll put you over here. They're all pretty good. Yeah, if I can get that 80 heal, everybody would be good except for Swin. We rule!
Looking good, Nadia.
Alright, what about over here? Is there something over on this side right here? Or is it just going to be like... Yeah, just filling up more map. That's so said and done. Wish I could see like how many fights I've been through for the craft point like boost thing in the Mayan Garden, but it's fine. We'll just go and see what's up with the Mayan Garden. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Back again. All right. More Duke support.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, we're good.
Charged and ready to go.
I just need 14 more monsters, and then we'll be good to go and get the next one. Very nice about that, though. Very, very useful being able to just heal up all of that. And look at that. Swin is just one away from being maxed out again. Instead of having to do a bunch of grinding, I'm already basically at max. Anything else on this? Because I think that's the final group of things. Also, I like how they all just disappeared as well. Yeah, Salus and Leon and Iscariot. Ashlod? Something like that. They're all gone. They's all gonzo. So, I mean, I'm okay with that. I do like Salus a lot, though, so, wouldn't,
Can't imagine what would have happened if we hadn't gotten treated beforehand.
Yeah, right?
Damn, I don't even want to imagine it. This building, no, maybe this whole island. Could it be connected with...
With what, Katre? With what? But yeah, I kind of want to go through that door, like on the other save, just to see like what would happen. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm assuming we just go in and we'd all die. What's this room? I have the feeling someone's on the other side of these doors. Oh. Interesting.
Oh my.
Ooh, bad move, pal.
Ren? I was wondering why we hadn't bumped into you yet. Didn't realize you were hanging around with your society friends.
Get out of here! This room is...
Yeah, we're fine. Guess their little purification spell did the trick. Seems that way. Need to remember to thank them properly later. We got lucky, because I went outside a door that I didn't even see, but haha! I luckily ran through a door. Oh, thank goodness. Huh, looks like they found a way around that cursed virus. Well, obviously. Otherwise they'd be sprawled out on the floor coughing up blood. How the hell did you guys survive it? Oh, wait. I get it now. It likely entered via spatial translocation. They must have used her dusk glaive. I believe it was what it was called. Good memory. Yes, we all took a little shortcut. We thought about taking a little peek around this place last time, but the virus was much too strong, even for me. Searching for that keycard would have been more trouble than it was worth, so we took the easy way in. Must be nice being able to cheat your way into any place you want. Well, that covers the how, but now I want to know why. Yeah, what made you come in here in the first place? Made it sound like you've been here before. Oh yeah, she said last time. How'd you know about that trap? Did Oathbreaker warn you about it? Hell no. Ain't the type to give people a heads up. We already knew about it, but for some reason, it's more potent than it used to be. It's been what, 11 years? Probably 12 now. We're part of the big plan here. Oh, whoa. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just would have straight up died. Good morning, Skype. Good morning, Sachiko. Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you doing well. But what plan? From 12 years ago?
That really takes me back.
Hi, Oathbreaker. Thanks for almost killing us. That was nice of you. No one invited you to the party. Yeah, seriously. Can't you, just not show up out of nowhere?
I just thought I'd check up on your progress. Looks like you all hit the final checkpoint. Oh, and if you're wondering why I haven't keeled over from the virus, I built up an immunity to it.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Harwood. Finally coming out of the woodwork, huh? Nah. Took you long enough, you shit-stirring coward. I see you're in a fine mood as always. You just betrayed the society, and there isn't the slightest hint of fear on your face. That's because my leave from Ouroboros is only temporary. Besides, it's not the first time someone of my station betrayed the society. Although I suppose my grand exit packed a bit more of a punch than the Azure Abysses. That's underselling it. There's one hell of a shitstorm here. You think you can just crawl on back to the other side without seeing any consequences? I got bad news for you, pal. Things are not looking good for you, my dear. The professor does not take kindly to his toys being taken away from him. You have to tell us where it is and what you plan to do with it. Does anyone trust me? Ask the Oathbreaker. Anyways, can you guys take your drama literally anywhere else? No can do. Like I said, I'm here to check up on your progress, and I won't leave until I've satiated my curiosity. And by the way, I really must thank you, Retzi. You too, Walter. You brought Ren here just like I thought you would. Huh? The hell's that supposed to mean? So, me working with Retzi and Walter was exactly what you wanted. Tisk. You're slipping. But perhaps you might have caught on a little sooner if you were feeling more like yourself. Must be taking everything you have just to keep it together. After all, this island is where you...
Not another word. I won't let you hurt Ren. I won't let anyone hurt her ever again.
Huh? Huh?
Try to reopen those wounds. I will cut you down.
Hi, Angel of Slaughter.
Ren? No! Aggie! That's not our Ren!
Playing Far Cry 3? Nice, Sachiko. Plamora grass.
What are those machines?
Long time no see.
I've seen that plant somewhere before.
Ugh, not again.
Well, we did notice that something was off with her this morning. That is why we accompanied her in the first place.
See, I never played Trails in the Sky 2 or 3. I only read Spark Notes about those games, so I don't really know what's going on with plot.
Ah, this must be another part of your plan. Oh, you really are a detestable man.
Fair warning, Arkride. If you go up against us, you're gonna be pushing up daisies by sunrise.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
But I'm guessing you don't have much choice. Seems like Harwood's got you by the balls.
I suppose so.
A prize for the man in the shades. Well then, Spriggan. Care to help a friend in need? This old man needs a hand. But if you refuse to give it, well, you know what will happen.
Yeah.
You ain't giving us much choice here, you ass. Just so we're clear, we're not helping you. We're only using you so we can take those two monsters down and get Ren back to normal.
Whatever you say.
Stay back! I'll protect her at any cost!
Ren!
She must have been...
At any rate, we must find a way to neutralize her.
Come on, Aggie. We can do this.
Don't worry. We'll bring her back to her senses.
Right. We're going to help you, Ren!
There's just a gaping plot point here that I do not know about, and that bothers me so much. Yo!
No matter what!
Now why would you join with him? You've piqued my curiosity.
Yeah.
Fair warning. You're all about to experience hell on Earth.
We got the Oathbreaker here, though, in the party as well, though. That's wild. Oh, that's wild. But yeah, we did read that one thing about how Ren was in, like, an orphanage, and, like, she was the only one that was, like, still around. So I'm wondering if that was something to do with it. I love how Lucrezia has 77,000, whereas Walter has 60,000. And then Ren over there at 57,000. Like, damn, Lucrezia, you a lot more swole than I was expecting you to be. Alright, well, I mean, I may as well go big with a big attack. Yeah, we'll use Van. May as well. Do I want to use... Yeah, sure, why not? We can go with this, and then we can follow with a large one. Magna Slash! Missed Ren. Whoopsie. And then we use the Vandalize Raid. Should I link it with Walter? Or with, Elroy? Yeah, I may as well. 25,000 across the board. And we're going to be getting another shard boost here soon. Some Star Door 15 stuff? Star Door 15? I don't know what Star Door 15 is. But yeah, I never played, Rose in the Sky 2 or 3. There's stuff from those games I just don't know about.
Here, have a smoke. Oops, that's on me.
That was so evil looking. Sky the Third? Ah, yeah. I know very little about that. Very, very little about that game, so eventually we'll get back to that one. Yeah, I only read the Spark Notes for the Trails in the Sky 2 and 3. So, okay. Stuff that is going to be... that we're going to learn whenever we play the remakes, I suppose. So we're definitely going to play the remakes. Yeah, just go and do this one. We're all maxed out. Wow, we got a lot of points going on. Double Curtain. This for now. This is a side attack, but I don't think I can get a side with this, so... yeah, we'll just call it good with this, and then Cross Cypher. Same old, same old.
Get cocky, you little shits.
I'm not getting cocky, don't you worry. Let's move over here, this way. Guaranteed critical, with them all being marked up. God, Swin is very useful.
Get back! Stay away from her!
It sounds like a little boy's voice.
You're getting quite into this, darling.
Always with you, Lucrezia.
Yeah,
I'm very excited to play the Trails in the Sky remake and get all that information. I'm just too old. I don't know why I did that, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm just too old, and I was like, the PlayStation Vita, I just can't right now. Especially because I just went off of Code Steel 1 through 4 and then go to Sky, and I was just like, this is not as fun of a game. Not as polished. But I did still beat the first one. The hell's the matter indeed? What do I want to do? I could go use a fancy attack here. I mean, maybe I should, though. Yeah, what the hell. I said, what the hell? Not a festival! Sure, why not? I'm gonna swap Naughty out later on. Everybody's boosted up. Yeah, we got a lot of these boost meters going on, so may as well take them for a spin, right?
Throw whatever you like at me.
I'll throw all my love towards you, Retzi. Ayo. Ah, Miss Walter. Oh, well, it's fine. It's all fine and dandy. Probably should focus on Lucrezia. All things considered. It's fair. It's better PC. Yeah. And I don't stream on PC at the moment. I am looking into getting a gaming PC, but I'm not at that point just yet. But I've played all the other ones so far. If they get the games out, I'm sure they will. Like, the first Trails in the Sky remake's coming out in September. I imagine the next two will probably come out next year. Both of them will probably come out next year. And maybe another one of the, like, whatever comes after Kai no Kaseki, the Horizon. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do we... Yeah, I want to keep Rosette in for now. We'll swap Naughty out, probably. Oh. Rosette, my love, why? Oh god. Grand Renegade. This has death blow potential. 2 of them died. Yeah, that Grand Renegade is scary. Oh wow, actually it hit Van as well. And Nadia. They both died as well. Everyone died from that one. But they have like a revive thing. They had a revive thing going on. She was able to keep those 2 alive at least. Good god.
Not a chance.
There's a lot of turns you guys are getting. Yeah. Thank god for the shield.
Still fight.
Oh, Swin is still alive. Okay, so yeah, everyone died except for... everyone died, but only Rosette actually died. Everybody else managed to survive it. If that's the case... I want to first off swap you out for Aaron. Yeah. 44. Okay, we're fine on that. I want to revive Rosette. Do I want to use a Serum Powder? I kind of do, considering I want to make sure she at least gets some of that stuff, right? I'll be able to at least pull up another shield. So we are in dire straits here. We need a shield. May as well power up as well. How much? Wait, hold up. 16, 32, 12. Okay.
Throw whatever you like at me.
I will indeed. Okay. This is a weird combination, but I'm going to use it anyways. Use a powder on Rosette. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that. Try and get rid of these shards as much as I can. I see the Oathbreaker there, and I was like, yeah, I need to attack the Oathbreaker as well. No, not him. Phoenix Dance. Oh, she's just not there. Ren's just not there. Double Buster Cannon. Oh, Hater Mater! Hater Mater! Ah, and there goes Van and Nadia. God, Death Blow is such a brutal thing. And the fact that Death Blow landed on all of us really sucks.
I believe your final hour has come.
I don't know if I've seen this yet.
I hope you're comfortable.
This is so pretty.
Now then, have fun in the next life.
Yeah, he's still...
It's not over.
Good god. Okay, we're still alive though, we're still living. I really want to revive, but at the same time I really need to... Okay, you know what, I think I probably just want to swap out. For who? For Judith? Sure. Sky, what's up, Renmo? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Hopefully you're doing well. I got hit by Death Blow Hell and ow. Ow. Death blows. Death blows everywhere. Very brutal. Very, very brutal. But hopefully you're doing well. Saw you playing some the what's that game called? The 33 Expedition Claire Obscura, something like that. Saw you playing some of that this morning. I need to get into that game at some point in time, but I am so locked up on JRPGs. I'm so busy with all that stuff. Getting restream ads when I log in? Huh? What do you mean you're getting restream ads when you like you gotta restream the like ad when you logged in? Or like is there like a pop-up type deal going on? Because I mean, yeah, it's not too surprising that Restream would have an ad themselves. I do have ads enabled, so that wouldn't be too surprising. But if it was like Restream, if it was like something else that Restream is like promoting, that I don't like. Spent 3 hours, 30 minutes going around the world and doing like 20 the story. Nice. Yeah, exploring is so much fun. Exploring is so much fun in these type of games. Yeah, I think we're fine for now. I may as well boost up. I think I'm going to just keep them dead for now, to be honest with you. I probably did waste that one item then. I was just kind of hoping that I was not going to have them to croak, but Lucrezia's attack there was a little tough, a little brutal. So, did not get lucky with that. I want to go Grimcat. Yeah.
You'll never get.
Do Grimcat. So she gets the next turn. Attack basic for now, and then we can follow with her S break, and then yeah. Grim Knight Waltz. That should at least finish off Walter and Ren. Definitely Ren, hopefully Walter. Yeah, he's done. Or he's stunned at the very least. Oh, he's done. That's just Lucrezia. Oh! The Oathbreaker's got an S break as well.
Because it's showtime. You've been cordially invited to see Umbra Notice. Now relax and enjoy the show.
That is so cool, though. It's such an aesthetic vibe. What's going on behind that locked door? Well, whatever it is, we win. Yippee! Yeah, we still get experience even if we're dead, so I should not have revived Rosette, but well.
No! It can't end like this!
Maybe when you clicked here. Okay, yeah, that's fine then. That's fine. So long as there's not like a weird pop-up that says like, hey, this stream is powered by Restream. Just getting an ad for Restream, that's fine. That's, yeah, okay, whatever.
Did I fail her again?
It's okay, Cross.
Ren? Ren? Is that you?
Cross.
Huh? Oh, so that's what's going on. Catra! Reset! Get to that terminal now!
Right!
Leave it to us. Oh, I bet I can help too.
True, Nadia.
No! Stop! You shut that down, then I can't.
It's okay, really. You don't have to protect me anymore. You've done more than enough, so rest easy. Even if you don't say anything, I can always feel your presence. In my heart. You're the one who sealed away my memories of this place, right? No wonder I couldn't remember it clearly.
I said something so cruel to you just before I faded away. I told you, this is all your fault. Why didn't you just kill me?
Yeah. That old orphanage that we read about.
But it was the grown-ups. They're the ones who did all those horrible things. It's their fault you suffered more than anyone. That you ended up all alone. Then
It's okay. You didn't hurt me. I've always been grateful to you. It was because of you. Because of all of you. That I was able to stay me. And then I met Joshua, Luve, Pottermotter, Estelle, Tita.
Yeah, Trails in the Sky cast, let's go! Orphanage is putting it lightly, very lightly. Yeah.
Van and Agnes. I've made so many precious friends. And every single one of them have helped me become who I am now.
Ren, I had no idea. So you're happy now?
I am. So very happy.
Man, why does Ren have a friend in her head? I don't have demons in my head. I want to be schizoid too.
The terminal's down!
That ought to do the trick.
I'm so glad. I guess I don't need to worry about you anymore. Our Ren. Please be happy. Forever and ever.
Thank you, Cross.
It's gonna be so interesting seeing Trails in the Sky 3 whenever that remake inevitably comes out, and seeing all of that story. Hopped on Promo Stream just in time to see him. Bunny Girl 4 might have looked into this game after all. Oh boy. No surprise. No surprise. That'd be what interests you. Just her hair? Does it look like a bunny with it? Ah.
I'm okay. Just a little tired, that's all.
Catra has been acting real weird lately.
Yes, she's back.
Does that mean your plan is now at its end? Or are you only just getting started?
You see right through me as always, Retzi. I guess all that time we spent together wasn't for nothing.
Back had to go do a quick errand for your mom? No worries, Flash. Welcome back. Glad to have you. Glad to see you. Just got a big chunk of lore that I did not know about because I didn't play all of the Trails in the Sky games. Only read Spark Notes about the last two. So, very interesting information right there. Very curious to see it in more depth in one of these days. Lore!
This marks the end of our island tour, Arkride. You and your team did a fine job. Splendid, even.
Cool. Does it mean you're not going to kill everyone now?
Just tell me one thing. That cursed virus was your handiwork, wasn't it?
What? Is that true?
Has to be. He did say he built up an immunity after all.
Believe you me, I wish I could take full credit for the creation of that marvelous monstrosity. The lingering hatred of those children spiraled and formed the curse all on its own.
Was this the island where the quote-unquote orphanage was then?
Well, for the most part, anyway. I did convert it into code, and then I mixed it with the killer virus I'd been cultivating.
Amazing.
Thanks to a bit of synchronicity, I now have a bioweapon to play with.
Yippee!
I'm sure I'll put it to good use.
Yeah, totally true. See, Arkride, though, that's the one song that was in the Legend of the Code Steel games. There was a real bumping track. Boom, 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 boom. It's a good song.
Chemical weapons weren't enough for you?
You're a monster!
Love biohazards. Yippee!
Hey! Don't run away, you damn coward!
We're not gonna let you do your disappearing act this time.
Au contraire. That's exactly what you're going to do. The poison gas won't be removed before this evening. Until then, I'll keep you dancing in the palm of my hand.
Of course.
He's got us right where he wants us.
Cursed mustard gas. Yippee! You won't mustard gas us? They will. Boy, a bioweapon. Yippee! Yeah, right? We're gonna get into some Resident Evil. Legend of Heroes Resident Evil Edition. Can't wait.
We'll get him sooner or later. There's only so many holes that traitorous rat can hide in. For now, I think you guys can afford to sit tight for once.
Yeah?
Walter, Retzi, thank you for accompanying me.
Think nothing of it, darling. This was a delightful little stroll. But now we need to resume our pursuit.
Harwood, better let me go, or I'll rip one so stink it'll kill this island. That's a way to phrase it.
Take good care of her, you all.
Of course. Bye, Lucrezia. Love you. Later, Walter.
You sure you're all right?
I'm fine. I promise. Sorry that I worried you so much.
Girl, you're gonna have to catch me up on some plot there. Another time, I suppose, though.
I never wanted you to see those shameful parts of myself. Yet I've subjected you to them twice now.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
No.
Our scars and wounds are part of what make us who we are. It's clear as day that little boy thought the world of you. You could have ran from that part of yourself, but you didn't. So please, please don't ever call yourself shameful ever again.
Yes. I understand. Thanks for setting me straight.
While we were operating the terminal, we were able to completely dispose of the virus. We can now come and go from this place as we please. Music to my ears. The place grosses me the hell out, so let's bounce. No, not yet. Need to investigate this place further. If we give this place a good hard look, we may come up with some clues to what Harwood is really after. You think so? Sure you want to do this? After all you've just been through. Details of your past will almost certainly come up, and we wouldn't want to dredge up old memories. You said it as if it hasn't already resurfaced. Trust me, I'm past all of that. Actually, it may not be entirely true. I think deep down it still terrifies me, but I'll just have to muster up the courage to brave those fears. Not just for me, but for all of my friends and family abroad, for crossing the others. Mr. Bright, you're one tough cookie. Alright, but if it gets to be too much, just let us know. Very well. Lore time! Oh god, I'm almost dead again. Yeah, because Van and...
No messing around!
Okay, I guess we can't heal up yet. Let's hope we don't die! Yippee! Kind of want to save in a different slot, to be honest with you, but... yeah, I just really should have done my best to not let Ren get that S-break off, but... Unfortunately. Van's group set about inspecting the terminals with Ren. Despite having some inklings of what they might be find, the truth still shook them to their core. That's the cult, right? Just like we thought. The D, therefore G cult. Yep. A cult of religious fanatics engaged in devil worship that committed numerous atrocities across the continent. This place was but one of many of their research facilities. I don't know if I knew that Ren was part of the D, therefore G code, to be honest with you. It checks out, though. And before their destruction 12 years ago, more than 70% of this island housed their massive lodges. Oh, that's what that abandoned village is. Oh. I was held in one of them. Its name was Paradise. Oh, Ren. I'm so sorry. The name exists in Marduk's database. It was said to be the most ruthless of the cult's lodges. Children from all over Samaria were kidnapped and brought there as test subjects, wherein they fell prey to all manners of abuse. The location data for these lodges were omitted, however, so that the fact that there was one here was unbeknownst to me. I guess that explains why so much of this island was off limits. The abandoned village and the mines must have been theirs too. Anyways, I'm sorry. Sick bastards. I heard rumors, but I didn't know all the details. Guessing that's how your other personality came about. Yes, Cross was one of several children who endured the same kind of abuse I did, and all those other children didn't make it. That's why I absorbed their personalities into me, so that I could protect what was left of myself. Cross was my final stronghold, the knight who would always protect me no matter what. You absorbed their personalities? I didn't know that was possible. It was a side effect of a special drug made within the herb over there. It's called Plamora grass. Eventually, all this culminated in the experiments conducted in Crossbell. Although, the ones they carried out here weren't exactly in line with the cult's normal doctrine. They must have gotten the idea of transplanting personalities from what happened with Ren. Plamora grass causes reactions in the human psyche, where they trying to artificially induce multiple personalities. Seriously? What the hell? The evidence of the cult's insanity continues to mount. Yeah, but the deranged shit this lodge pulled was off the charts, even compared to the others. It's like they were trying to play God, or, well, I guess play devil might be more accurate in their case. It's the only conclusion that makes sense when I think back on everything they've done. Yeah, all of the events that happened in Crossbell. That's the first time that I heard about the D therefore G cult. Still very wild about that as well. Like, I started the series up in Cold Steel, right? In Erebonia. And then I went back to Crossbell, which had this whole story of like, the cult and the drugs and whatnot. Which apparently was a big deal in Trials in the Sky as well, with Ren and her story. I didn't realize that. Very interesting that I went into the part of this game that did not have any of these plot points, and now we're in the most modern of the games, and these are the plot points we're dealing with. Again, like we're hitting these more and more. Then, when we arrived here, the Plamora grass began resonating with Cross, who I had buried deep within my psyche, and then I relapsed. Who would have thought that after all this time, we'd find out the cult was using this kind of technology? There is likely much we've yet to uncover about them. During the Purge operations, their subjugation was given priority over search and seizure. Goes to show how much of a threat they were. Unfortunately, that opened the door for Almata and the Gardens to pick up where they left off. Okay, so we found all these files, but what did Harwood expect us to do with all of this? The only thing we've learned is that the cult was on this island. There's no way he didn't already know that. Well, we've learned whatever he's planning involves me somehow. Yeah, but that doesn't explain why he needs the rest of us here. I was right, Ren is the main character. The truest main character to ever main character. Yeah, a lot of Sky and Crossbell revolve around this. Yeah. Like, what I remember about Sky was just Estelle and Joshua do Embracer stuff, and then at the end, Joshua turns into Ouroboros. That's all I really remember from Trials in the Sky. And then there's the like, Orbment shutdown thing, but I did not know anything about the cult, or the D therefore G code, or the drugs, or anything like that. Didn't know about any of that. Quatre, are you one of them as well?
Hey, what's wrong?
Are you okay?
He's fevered.
You're burning up.
I'm fine. Really, this is nothing.
Uh-huh.
Bull, we're taking you back to the villa right now.
We should call Esmeralda too.
I knew that Quatre was going to get something. Because, like, in the beginning intro cinematic, right? Quatre is going through it. And I guess that's what we're going to be getting into now, huh? Gensler went back to the villa, carried Quatre up to one of the rooms. For long, night began to fall. Other guests gradually returned to the villa as well. This put Van and assistants on guard, but no one seemed interested in pursuing them any longer. Yippee! Yay, more plot! Yeah, we're getting very plot heavy right now. Must be all the mustard fumes. Yeah, you right, Flash. This reminds that the guild had spread word about the poison gas emitters, negotiated with various groups to designate responsibility for finding the devices, and just before sundown, all of them had been removed. With the misunderstanding surrounding Van and Harwood cleared up, the other groups concentrated their efforts on tracking down the Oathbreaker. Now that the threat of assault from all sides had subsided, Van's group could enjoy a nice quiet dinner in peace. After that, they decided to discuss their next move in light of Quatre's sudden illness. Back in the lane, Jin's dead I go. Really owe them. Amazed they were able to successfully negotiate with all of those different groups. Never underestimate the miracle weaving abilities of high-ranking bracers. I think you can all finally take it easy now. Suppose so, though I'm still concerned for Mr. Salesian. Under normal circumstances, I would diagnose it as fatigue brought on by extreme duress. Yeah, I don't buy that for a second. Me neither. He hadn't been himself ever since we came to this island. Right, he was spacing out left and right. I'll admit I didn't really think much of it at first. We were all thrown off balance by the stupid door. Got a question for you, Van. Oh, and you too, super schoolgirl. Hate to be blunt since I get this is a delicate subject, but I gotta know. Is he just like you guys? Oh yeah, I forgot that Van was also part of that. Whoopsie. How do I forget so much stuff? Ah, so much information. It's all just filling up the bucket and then seeping on out. Wait, are you suggesting... Yeah, I think Katre very well could be as well. This is about what Katre said back in the Genesis Tower.
You... went through all that too, Van?
That was the end of Daybreak 1.
Sorry for not coming clean about this sooner, Katra. You ain't like me, though. You picked yourself back up and started a new life. You've even got a family. And a nice one at that.
I wouldn't say he's just like us. We all went through different things. Not that I've ever checked with him about it, of course. Just my gut feeling. Never brought it up again after that one time. Believe it or not, there was a Katre alongside Cross and I in that lodge. But they're definitely not the same person. Of that much, I'm certain. Are you? Are you really, though? I'm sorry we keep bringing this stuff up. I do apologize. I don't mind answering questions about this when the situation calls for it. One thing I do know is he's got to have some connection to this island. We can ask him more about it when he wakes up.
Van! Everyone!
Oh boy.
Nothing detected within this vicinity. He does not appear to be here either.
Oh no!
So long, Katre. Miss Archette? Why are you so out of breath? Something wrong?
It's Katra! He's gone missing!
Yeah, big surprise. I'm surprised we didn't have the conversation there in the room with him, but I guess we wanted him to rest. I went to get him a change of towels and some water, and when I got back, he was gone. But how? We were all downstairs, and it's not like he could jump down all the way from the 3rd floor. You don't think he was kidnapped, do you? I don't think so. Katre woke up and then immediately turned Theo and Zeros off. He also turned off his interlinks, so Theo was unable to track his location. He turned you off? Why would he do that? Maybe he didn't want to be followed for some reason. It might be related to what we were discussing a moment ago. Yeah, I bet you're right. We better hurry and find him, before he does something he might regret. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to tag along as well. I'm already involved at this point, and I'm not about to turn away, not now. Since this zone was certainly Harwood's doing, I'd like to have a hand in stopping it. Thank you, Ren. I feel better having you with us. Theo and Zeros will accompany you as well. Is Fairy going to use them again? Yeah, we can use every hand and paw we can get. Alright, let's go get our kiddo back. Might take us a while to track him down, though. Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover outside, but you can't have gone too far. For now, let's search the resort and the area around it. I'll ask the staff and other guests if they've seen him. Please do whatever you can to find him. Oh, let's see. Nope, found him.
Someone's calling to me. I can hear them. I have to go to them. That's my...
Why, hello there, my friend. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, boy.
You're...
You're finally awake. Very good.
It's interesting that the Oathbreaker's final, like the final part of his plan involves Katre.
The truth should now be staring you in the face. You understand that you're not exactly a normal kid, yes? We are now entering the climax of my grand theatrical crime, of which you will be taking center stage.
Flash, please. You like these fumes, Katre? Good. Now let's go for a walk together. Oh, that's so cursed. Got a meme idea? Hell yeah, Flash. Hell yeah.
The spotlight is all yours, so dazzle us with a performance for the ages.
I'm just glad that Katre's not, like, part of my main squad anymore.
Where could he have gone?
I'm still dead.
I think it's safe to assume the Oathbreaker has something to do with his sudden disappearance.
Probably worth checking out any of the suspicious places we already visited.
That's a lot of places to visit, but okay, whatever. Resting. I've only done 2 fights, so I can't use the Mahan Garden. At least I don't think I can. I guess I can go ahead and check just to make sure, but... treasure here since Katri was my #1 damage dealer? Oh, damn. Really? Katri was your #1 damage dealer?
Welcome.
Interesting. Oh, wait, but you also said that you went with more of an ATS build, more of an arts build, so that does check out. Oh, only 11. Wait, does that say monsters, or does that say... Oh, it does say monsters. It doesn't say fights. Oh, that's different from what I thought it was. That's actually a lot easier. Yippee! No, yeah, well, we need to fight some monsters then. Well, I guess we can talk to everybody first. Rest assured, we will do whatever we can to help with the search. I'd like to tell you, don't worry about a thing, but we can't make any guarantees. Oh yeah, and if something unexpected does come up outside the villa, you have to let us handle it. Can you promise me that? As for the best, if you ran ahead and landed yourself in danger, then we'd have 2 runaways to rescue. I understand. I'll leave all the outside stuff to you then. In the meantime, I think I'll take another look around the inside of the villa. If you need any assistance at all, just let the hotel staff is at your beck and call. We don't have any specific leads, but we've got a few ideas of where you might be. And are you and Shin going to help search too, Elaine? Yes, of course. We'll be limiting the scope of our search to the general area, however, concerned about the security around the villa. A handful of monsters showed up earlier today, so someone needs to be here in case more show up. Knowing that both of you are here will put everyone at ease, I'm sure. We have moved our guests around to different rooms to ensure a swift evacuation if the need arises. Understand that may prove to be an inconvenience to you, and I do apologize for that. It's no trouble at all. In fact, I believe that would be a wise course of action. Please wait here for us, Esmery, and try not to worry too much. I'll try, just be careful out there. Alright, we'll be back with Katri before you know it. Post a new meme in Discord so you can check it out later? Hell yeah, I will check it out later indeed. I appreciate you though, Flash. Appreciate all the memes you'd be sending. Which, hey yo, got the Discord link down in the description if you want to see what hot, spicy action that, meme action that Flash has been making up. And, it's a good place to hang out after stream. But up to you, of course. But hey, yo, it's there. It's free. Gaga struggled with this section. Yeah, I mean, losing Katri. I used him a lot in the first game because I loved his Satellite Cure, but it got nerfed. And also the S-Brick boost got nerfed, so yeah. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay with this. Hey there, everyone. Evening, Mario. Looks like you're about to get down to business. You know it, put together a summary of everything that happened today. Not for an article per se, but more so I can make more sense of it in my head. Might come in handy down the line too. I see, it's a very journalistic approach. We did have a question though, if you don't mind. Have you seen Katri anywhere by chances? Sorry, I've been too focused on my own work to pay any attention. Oh, why? Is something the matter with him? That's one way to put it. Let us know if you do end up noticing something. You got it. Oh, and about those invitations you got. Oathbreaker's plan from the start was to lure you guys out to Nemeth Island. That tells me whatever it is he's truly after here must be closely related to you. So get in touch if you bump into any trouble. I'll come running as fast as I can. Thanks, Mario. You're really starting to sound like a full-fledged reporter. No, look at her. Being all grown up and shit. Alright, they're still in my room. Which, whatever. Just don't look on my laptop. You do not want to look in my search history. I'm just saying it. Do not look into my search history. Some people up above as well. Yar. What's up here? Oh, it's yous. Hello there, everyone. Please make yourself comfortable. Hey, you guys decided to head back to your rooms for the night. Yes, we were trying to get our bearings on the situation. Ultimately, the schism between you and us was part of a game orchestrated by the Oathbreaker. But as things stand, one could hardly consider him to have won anything. This would be rather incomplete for a scheme laid by the Oathbreaker. With that in mind, perhaps today's events were nothing more than a preparation towards his true purpose. That would be the most logical conclusion. His true purpose. Vexatiously enough, that's all-important end goal is yet inscrutable. Good God, you're saying some big words here, buddy. If I were to hazard a guess, it feels as if they were 2 indispensable pieces to this that uses Nemeth Island as a backdrop in the presence of you, Arkride Solutions. That being said, I haven't had the slightest clue how it all fits together. Never have I known a man as disconcerting as the Oathbreaker. His intentions are nigh impossible to fathom. Might be good to keep the princely family's take on this in mind. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about whatever it is Harwood's actually after. Okay, bye. It was nice chatting with you all, though. Down the stairs. My horizontal camera's not fast. I wanted to be faster. Gil caught us up on things. Like you wrapped things up with the research lab. Salis, Leon, thank you again for helping earlier. We would have been goners if it hadn't been for you purifying us. Didn't take long for another problem to crop up, though. Now you mention it, I don't see Katre around. Oathbreaker's bastard's at it again, huh? Should have figured he had more on his agenda. The oath-breaking bastard. And the curse on the facility reeks of his handiwork anyways. You catch on quick. Sadis and I thought there was a chance that an average person might wander in there after the fact, so we went back to purify the rest of the building for good measure. Wow, Dominions sure are quick on the draw. Too bad we couldn't purify the world of those snakes over there. You mean Retzi and Walter, don't you? Can almost feel the daggers you're glaring at one another. Our impressions of you aside, your former colleagues are more certainly on our list of individuals to watch out for. Anyway, we'll check and see if the curse is still lingering around someplace. You just focus on getting Salesian back. Don't screw it up. As if we need your blessing. Come what may, we will find Mr. Salesian. I can't help but think that how pretty Salus is, though. She's such a type. Such a my type. Saw your search history and saw the term horse redacted. No, no. It wasn't mine. It wasn't mine, I swear. My cat, you know, she fell on my computer. She typed it up. It just... Walter, Retzi, I wonder what you got up to. Drinking away without a care in the world, are we? You know it. Up for a glass, Red? I could go for a cup of tea, if we had the time to be loitering around, that is. Did the man make his move at last? Wouldn't have any proof, but most likely yes. Don't either of you have any idea where he is, or what he's doing? I ain't entirely in the dark, but the guy's got so many sinister tricks up his sleeve, there's no telling which one he'll pull out. Whatever's the case, you can rest assured that he'll wrongfoot us with something especially wicked. Agreed. We sure have a lot of faith in his evil side. Look, we knew what he was gonna pull. We'd have already gone and nabbed him by now. But don't fret, darlings. We'll be sure to get revenge after he does away with you. Thank you, it's so reassuring. Like how you will! Lucrezzi is a great character. Such a bold statement blaming the cat over Casper. Maybe looked up Mr. Hands. Oh god, why do you have to remind me of Mr. Hands? Oh hi, it's you. I like how she's got a bottle of what looks like wine, but then she's drinking a beer. I'm at the end of my rope here. Great. What could you possibly want now? Beat it before you spoil my booze. Sounds like she's several drinks in. Thanks to you feculent fixers and bracers, every last one of my lackeys has been put out of play. And then there's this Hayaway goons. On the day for our alliance was put in some measly funding before leaving us in the dirt. Armata's legacy should be mine. If I keep jumping from one dumpster fire into another, nothing to do but drown my sorrows. I'll drink every last drop of beer this villa's got. Pricier the better. Yeah, probably safe to say she doesn't know where Katre is. Let's grab before she starts ranting and raving at us again. I guess it could be some beer in that bottle, but it's kind of weird. I always just think of a beer being in a keg. Unless you have, like, bottled beer, but, like, then it's a six-pack, not just, like, a giant bottle of beer. Whatever. Is what is. Is what is. Anybody up here on this floor? Yeah, actually. Looks like there's somebody over here on this, the final one. Oh, it's you two, the, the brothers. This will be an interesting one, huh? Lucrezia is great? Yeah, she is. Rosalie is still comedic foil like Team Rocket? Yeah. Seriously? You're lounging around wetting your whistles? Hey, I need to knock a few back too if I just found out Sal was my long-lost brother. Oh, damn. Rather than waste time brooding, I find it more constructive to wash my qualms down with a drink and then vent them out through my fists. Is that what constructive means? Not at all. Or not all of it is idyllic enough to be considered reminiscing. But I've been regaling Gao Long about what I remember my days in the Lee family. Only enough to go with our drinks, mind you. I get you. It's the right amount for the alcohol to wash down. Asked the manager for their selection and came across a rather fine bottle of Baiju, which I then purchased. Might tempt you to enjoy it with us, Mr. Arkride. You really could, but, yeah. So to say, now's not a good time. Got urgent business on my plate. Besides, I prefer getting drunk off of booze sweets to taking it straight. Bah. People put alcohol in sweets? For some chocolates, yes, though I don't believe it's very high in content. Your stomach would probably burst before you ate enough to get tipsy. I would recommend against it from a health standpoint. I wasn't being literal, yeesh. Try to throw out a one-liner and everyone jumps down your throat. Yeah. I mean, that's what you get for enjoying the, chocolate sweets, I suppose, or the chocolate alcohols. I do like a sweet wine, but, not a big fan of, like, creamy alcohols. There it is again. For whatever reason, I don't understand why, but on my TV, like, this window right here, it's got a really weird, like, texture issue to it. but on the OBS, right, it's perfectly fine. There's no issues whatsoever. It looks normal. So wild. Maybe in our best interest to tell you this. I spoke with Mr. Thorndyke earlier after our communications were re-established via satellite. After receiving my report on the situation here, he went and conferred with the Calvardian authorities. A temporary decision was then reached to have my men and I contain the situation on behalf of the Navy. I see. That should come as a relief to the others in the villa. Yes, all things considered, however, we won't be taking action in earnest until tomorrow. So either way, we're still gotta make it till morning. As of yet, our risk management AI has maintained maximum alert levels. The analysts suggest the Oathbreaker's activity will come to a head tonight. Extreme caution is a must. I'll be watching you once more, Farida. Show me your inner flame as it ought to be. Understood. Just you wait and see, Cassim. You could really come up with some new dialogue there, buddy. You always just say, show me your inner flame. And that's that. Oh, it's like a bunch of dots. Remember the dots windows here were looking really weird always for me when I was going through? Yeah, it's not necessarily like a lot of dots, but it's like it's got this like a greenish hue to it, and then like the other side of the window things are kind of like not rendered. But in OBS it's fine, which is the funny thing. It's just on my TV that it's weird. OBS is fine. But yeah, it's something like that. Glad to hear that I'm not the only one that like those windows are kind of sus though, kind of odd. It is faint but certain. You seem in a hurry. This is truly the place to be loitering. Think carefully, otherwise you'll find yourselves with a dearth of time and a wealth of regrets. Okay. Way to be ominous. I mean, I'm not timed, so it's fine. I got all the time in the world to go around and talk to everybody that I care to talk to. Which is not you, old man. It's not you. But over here... that might be everyone then. Yeah, I think that might be everyone. Okay, so gotta go over there. We got a green over there in the observation deck, so let's go there first. Can I just go there? Yeah, observation deck. Beautiful. What do we got up here? Oh, giant monster. Okay, I can't deal with you right now. I don't have the, I don't got the craft points for that. I need to do a little bit of grinding. Honestly though, maybe we want to call stream there. Like, it's a bit early, but I need to do a little bit of grinding to boost up my character's craft points again. And then I'm just going to go ahead and exterminate that monster, right? And after all of that time, that'll probably take me a good, like, 15 minutes or so, I imagine. So, I can just do that stuff off stream, and then we can just call it there. Then again, I could also just do it on stream. It's not like it's a big deal. I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to Zatsu over top of everybody just throwing hands, so... But I definitely won't be able to go with the main story today, so... Yeah, I think that might be the place to call it. Can I go back to the Mayan Garden, I wonder? Is that a place that I can go to? Not that I really need to. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I think actually we will call it there. I do have some plans later on this evening, so I definitely can't go long. But yeah. A little bit shorter of a stream today, but that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll call it there. And we'll be back with some more Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak 2 on Thursday. We'll go over there. I'll have the monster exterminated, and I'll do a little bit of grinding to boost up all of my characters' craft points. Nothing too crazy, but, you know, a little bit of maintenance stuff. Might even go through and look at my orbments and equipment. Just some minor things that I gotta take care of. But yeah, then I got some IRL things going on as well, so, yeah, I'll get into that. So either way, yeah, we're getting back into this on Thursday with some more main story about what's going on with Cadre. Pretty good cliffhanger to end off on as well. Pretty nice cliffhanger. Come back on Thursday to figure out what's going on with Cadre and the Oathbreaker. Oh, whoa. And on Friday, so long as everything goes according to plan, I'm supposed to get my Switch 2 on Thursday. And so long as I do, I'll be able to do a Mario Kart World stream on Friday, which I very much want to do that. I very much want to give that game a try, see what the open world free roam stuff is like, and who knows, maybe I'll even be able to get a couple of races in with some friends. Maybe we'll just do some of the solo stuff. I don't know. We'll figure out what's going on with that on Friday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. God, I hope. But that's the streams for the week. We'll be finishing off The Last Faith next week. Probably on Monday, but that's getting a little far ahead, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, everybody, like, subscribe, follow, all the nonsense. If you haven't already, I would definitely appreciate all of that. Always appreciate some support. I released a couple of YouTube shorts recently on my YouTube, so if you haven't seen those, yeah, I've done, whenever we do collabs, right, me and some of my friends, I record them and I do a bunch of editing. And so, yeah, I got a couple of those made, got some Goose Goose Duck. Before that, we had some Left 4 Dead 2. Before that, I think it was Repo, and then Pilgrim. Nah, all sorts of things. All sorts of things. Be editing some more Lethal Company as well. We got the new update and all that stuff as well. So, yeah, more YouTube shorts coming out whenever I get around to editing them. Probably not one tomorrow, but we'll see. Maybe. I might be able to edit something together tonight and get something out tomorrow. We'll see. Editing is, I'm not fast. I'm not a fast editor, so, yeah. Especially the one last night, like that one, the one that I posted this morning, question mark? Yeah. No? Yes? Maybe? What did I post today? Yeah, I posted that today. So yeah, the one I posted today was the Dodo victory, and that was an entire game summed down to a 1-minute YouTube short, and so that took like 2 hours to go through. Usually it's a lot shorter of things that I do instead of an entire game, but I don't know, that game had a lot of like little funny moments that I was like, oh, okay. Like Doom eating the, a dead body right next to me. Fun times, fun times. But yeah, let's see if we can find somebody to raid on into. We've got a couple of options. Just raided into them recently. Let's go raid into Aku. May as well. Bone, out from Boneville. A retro game. Never have I heard of it before, but, yeah. Well, let's go and give a raid over to Aku. Started at 2:30, so like an hour ago. Probably still be going for quite a while. I imagine so. And then let's see who we got on the Twitch side. Who do we got on Twitch that's streaming at the moment? I don't recognize this name. It's always funny whenever there's somebody in your subscription feed that you don't recognize their name. You're like, huh? Who? Whomst? Oh yeah, actually I said that I was going to raid this person the other day. They, oh, but I've never been able to raid into this person. I mean, I did just raid into them. I found out they had a Twitch, so I've never raided into their Twitch side, but I did raid into their YouTube side. I've never been able to raid into Odessa, though. They usually stream a lot later than I do. This is one of Lyra's friends, so, yeah, sure. Why not? I've never really been able to interact with them. But, what better time than right now? So, yeah, well, let's get a raid going over there. Moi as well, moi as well. So, raid. Oh, I did this backwards, but it's fine. I just gotta be faster this time around. Haha! Raid message. Blue fire is for subscribers, red fire is for followers. YouTube, you've only got the one, so sad to say, but there's your red fire. Give you them a nice little Sky Accents hello today, and enjoy the rest of your day, alright? Thank you all so much for stopping on by, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one, alright? Until then, though, you all take care!
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy, and silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I've been feeling weird, I'm good enough, nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear. Sometimes it could be a little tough, I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep. Don't give a fuck, can't stop. Unplug, feeling overwhelmed. I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy. Gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it. I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.